Unlive.
You said you went unlive?
It went live. It went unlive. That shit funny.
The fuck?
No, we should be straight now though.
Tazawar, you just want to just check everything real quick before we start?
You want something that is like,
Just live. We live.
good. Water with all the lemons and shit.
All right. All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. All right, hey, it's another week, you know, another day to prophesy, another beautiful day to prophesy.
That's right.
All right, hey, another day closer to salvation, you know, for the remnant of the Israelites, which that consists of you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, and also, just a side note, we also have some of our people that actually look like the other nations due to the fact that our men have mixed and mingled with the heathen women. All right? And with salvation comes what? The destruction of this current system, which is ran by Esau Edom, which that's a self-proclaimed white man. All right? And this place called America, which is known in the scriptures as spiritual Sodom, all right, spiritual Egypt, you know, Babylon the Great, is going to be completely destroyed, all right? And that's because of the wickedness that that's done in this land, all right? Because this place promotes pedophilia, all right, bestiality, whoredoms, adultery, ideology, okay, so on and so forth.
And what's the word I'm looking for? Demonize those who actually try to do the right thing.
Right.
Yeah.
According to what the Lord said, man.
And the scriptures say the truth shall be evil spoken of.
Yeah.
All right? And it's evident because these people call good evil and evil good. Well, we're preaching, they actually call it evil. All right? They say that we're no goods. All right? That we're a menace to society. Okay? So on and so forth. You know? But these people, what they do behind closed doors, you can see it right in front of you, man. Hey, they're a bunch of moles. All right? Hey, pedophiles.
Yeah.
Hey, these people are drug users, drug dealers, okay?
Yeah, they out in the open now because
Right.
they pride increased. They filled with pride now, man. So they're now they out in the open with it, man.
Right.
And that's why the scriptures say, woe unto them to call evil good, kill good evil. This is the very reason why the Lord gonna destroy this place, man.
Right.
Because you big up wickedness and put down righteousness.
That's right.
This Amos 5 and 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate,
Yup.
and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
So they hate him that rebuketh in the gate. And that's what we do. So they hate us because we preach the truth, all right? We basically condemn their bullshit. Because that's what it is, man. It's a bunch of bullshit, all right? Look, being a slut is wicked, all right? Being a momo is wicked. You see? Doing drugs, selling drugs, that's wicked. And that's what this place exalts, though. Hey, every rapper, hey, they get a 7 million or so like a 7-figure deal, right? Because they promote what whoredoms, they promote drug use. Oh, murder! Can't forget murder, Akim.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Hey, they'll be on. They'll get their 7 figure deals, right? And they'll be on Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh yeah.
You know, getting an interview.
Yeah, because they got to promote wickedness to get a contract with Esau. You know, they got to promote wickedness, man. To push it on you monkey see monkey do ass niggas.
Yep.
Right.
What is it? We were just talking about it. Was it cloning Tyrone?
Yeah.
All right, hey, like how because the elder and I were talking about it. Look, Esau doesn't have the power to really clone because he doesn't have the power of spirits.
That's right.
Okay, so he can't clone like that. You see? Hey, but this guy clones by what? By influence. All right.
That's right.
Hey, get how Babylon has the souls of men. That's Revelation the 18th chapter.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Shit. God damn. All right.
Bet on black, baby.
All right, but
I got that.
the point being though is they clone Jake, right? Through this social media, the television, the music, All right. That's how they sit there and get these cookie cutter ass niggas, bro. And you see it, bro. Just go to the South Side. Everyone looks like fucking Little Baby. All right. Yeah, you go to Florida, they all look like Kodak Black.
Right.
Oh God. No.
You know.
Yeah. I got a definition of. I was showing y'all this yesterday.
God.
Because of Chief Keef, everybody BD now.
Oh yeah, man.
God.
Yeah.
Nigga woman.
Hey, you monkey see, monkey do niggas. That's what I call you, man.
God.
Just
Niggas are
monkey,
replicas.
monkey see, monkey ass do, make monkey do ass niggas. When you look up the etymology of clone, there's one part highlighted. Clone in the online etymology, it says one who slavishly imitates another.
Oh wow. Yeah, so you're a slave, man. All right, to Esau's image. All right, he tells you, look, this is what you got to do to make it, right? If you're not in this category, hey, now you're a domestic terrorist. You're a threat. All right, you're misogynist, whatever they label you as.
Yeah, what's wrong with you niggas? Oh, you're not sagging your pants? You're not doing this shit. You supposed to be what we create you to be. If you ain't doing that, then you're a threat now.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
I got a quick one. This Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 14. This Isaiah chapter 59 and 14. And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off, for truth is fallen in the street.
Salaki, brother. Yeah, man. And guess what? Esau hate you more if you ain't being like these niggas out here, man.
Yep.
He can't stand it, bro.
Yep.
You know, that really hurts him, man. When you actually a law-abiding citizen, ain't being like these niggas out, man.
Yep.
Go ahead. Hey, can I remember, what the fuck, I was in Oakland or whatever. I threw my trash actually in the garbage can. And he might look at me funny. Like, got me that look like, you supposed to throw on the ground. You supposed to be a nigger. I gave her the dirty look back and she got scared, man.
Right.
See, they get scared too when you ain't being a nigga.
Right.
Go ahead.
This Isaiah chapter 59 and 14. And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off, for truth is fallen in the street, and equity cannot enter. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. It says, and the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. But a point being, he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey here. Here it is, the men that's trying to do right in this society, they look down upon. Why? Because Isaiah says gross darkness to people. 1 John, it says the whole world life in wickedness. Hey, the book of Job, it says, before I go to the place of darkness, that low land, and that's this place, where everything that's wrong is right.
Hey, you even quoted, we talking about who closed Tyrone. You even said it. It was in the movie, man. Hey, that damn Keith Sutherland's character, he said, we need you niggas continue to be this way for our society to continue.
Yep.
Meaning,
Exactly.
you gotta keep going up against your power, but stay in rulership.
Yep.
And when they see the men of the Lord, they be like, why is he not like this? Why don't he look down when he see us? Why ain't he sagging his pants? Why don't he got dreadlocks? You know?
Say that,
Why you don't have a line?
Oh, you
Oh my
gotta
God.
have the crispy. You gotta add the crispy. That shit a strong cold. The barber don't even want to give you a haircut if you say no land. He said don't walk out my shop looking like that. Put a hat on, man.
Yeah, take pride. Jake take pride, because do you think about that's a lot of work to put a line on somebody. You think you'd be happy. Oh, I got to cut it here. That's just easy.
Right.
I forget where it's at exactly. Maybe the Spirit will give it to me in a moment, but the scriptures say in Proverbs that basically it's sport to them to do wickedness. You know?
It's Proverbs 23 and 10. I think it's 23.
23 and 10. Let me see if I can find it. This is Proverbs chapter 23,
Is that it?
verse, no, it's not 10.
12 and 10. Go to 12 and 10.
This is Proverbs chapter 12. Let's see, would you say 12 and 10 are?
Yeah, is that it?
No, it's not it.
Let me look.
But yeah, but basically,
I got you.
Where you at?
10 and 23.
10 and 23.
10,
there you
23,
go.
okay.
This Proverbs 10 and 23. It is a sport to afford to do mischief, But a man of understanding hath wisdom.
Exactly. So it's a sport for these wicked motherfuckers to do mischief, man. All right. The 2/3 of our people, hey, they love being a Kia boy. All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Our women love being city girls. All right.
Like nigga that steals
Yeah,
Kia cars.
that steal all the Kias. You know. It's shit. I can't even fucking think, bro. Our people are fucked up, man.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're fucked up out here.
That's trendy.
You know, hey, they love being a mo, okay? Can't forget that. Hey, the biggest sodomites, okay, are our people. Hey, it's either going to be a so-called black or Hispanic, man. They're going to go all out, man, okay? If it's a white, homo, all right, he may do a little bit. Hey, Asian homo may do a little bit, but if it's a fucking black motherfucker or a goddamn Hispanic, they're going all out, man.
They're flaming mode.
Oh yeah.
Flamboyant.
You see all these Edomites walk past every one of them moles, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
every single Edomite man is a Mo.
Mo
According to
Mo's.
the high priest bound lawyer. You just a Mo if you an Edomite, man.
It's facts, bro.
Every one of them.
Oh boy, but you got something you die?
I got that
Mo
Revelation
right
18.
here.
Yeah. If you can get that.
This Revelation chapter 18 and verse 10, it says, I'll start at 9. It says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, going into the future judgment of Babylon the Great, which is America. Hey, this place is going to get destroyed. And all these nations around the earth, they're going to see the destruction. It says, verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, at last, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And they're going to see this place get destroyed, man. And the Lord is going to make a speedy riddance of this place. It says 1 hour. Everything that you see going to be undone. This place is going to be burnt to fire.
That's right.
Verse 11, it says, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. Because hey, this place is nothing but they export and import a lot of their material gains, and these nations got rich off of it.
It's a consumer nation, as they call it. That's what it is. All right, because America imports more than exports. So all these other nations, they benefit off of America. I'll say this, that's a huge reason why World War III hasn't really started. It's getting there, but see, a lot of these, like for instance, like Russia, China, all these other nations, they're hesitant because they know if they start World War III, their economy is going to tank.
Yep.
But see, what they're trying to do, I'll say this, they're going to fail anyways, all right? No matter what they set up, it's doomed for failure, all right? But point being, though, is that these other nations, they're trying to set up basically like a safety net. You know, that's why they're trying to slowly wean away from the American dollar.
Hey, Con, look here, man. You know, you're not gonna move the Lord and make him change his mind just because you niggas won't be confident in bullshit.
That's right.
That ain't gonna work, man.
Yep. Exactly, man. Hey, but point being though is, hey, these other nations, they make a lot of money, man, off of America.
Yep.
What she got, man? Fucking needle marks, bro? What the fuck is that? You see that shit?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Shoot
probably
up
what
heroin
it
or
is.
some shit?
Yeah, a lot of these
Fentanyl.
motherfuckers are drug addicts.
God damn, bro. But keep going, you die.
This Revelation chapter 18 and verse 11, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
Yep.
The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones, of pearl and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and thine wood and all manner vessels of ivory and all manner vessels of most precious wood and of brass and of iron and of marble. It says, and cinnamons and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men.
Exactly, and this is what's all in America. All those worldly goods, okay, carnal goods,
Goodly
okay,
things.
the goodly things. They said slaves. Hey, this place has sex trafficking happening left and right, and it said what? The souls of men, meaning that Babylon the Great, America has your people's minds, man,
Yep.
to the T, man.
Yep.
You're all Babylonians, man. Hey, look, I don't care if you're here in America, in China, in Europe. You're all Babylonians, man. Because look, the whore rideth upon the beast. She's the one controlling everything, man. Okay?
Y'all all a bunch of Edomites, man.
That's
Yep.
Hey, if I could just quote it to show that these people mind is like gone. Hey, the elite can just tell you do anything and you gonna do it. They just dropped the Barbie movie. Now all these bitches wearing pink.
Yeah, yeah.
They mode. You go on TikTok, everybody reusing the same TikTok sounds, doing the same dancing. Hey, you people mind are totally consumed. The devil got you.
Oh yeah, that Barbie movie. The director or writer, whatever, is a goddamn woman. Look, she look like a fucking feminist.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
is.
Oh yeah.
Definitely not. Probably
Definitely
she is.
not sweet and white.
No?
I don't know if y'all saw it before. No shit.
Nah.
That
No, but hey,
look
but-
like a bitch from Stand By
But
Me.
hey, like the brother said, it puts a vibration. Every hashtag that comes out, everyone's trying to be a part of it. Hashtag save Ukraine. Hashtag love is love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Black trans matter.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Don't even know what fucking love is when you talking about some damn love. Don't even show love, especially so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. But when they fed up with you damn Edomites bullying them, now all of a sudden we supposed to love one another now.
That shit's
Niggas
fucking
being that
foul.
Jackie Moon spirit, man. Everybody love everybody.
Fuck Jake, man. Was that it on that one? If there's any more, you can keep going, man. Read. Bring it out. Hey, but shit, is that it? You got a little more? Okay, Con.
This Revelation chapter 18 and verse 14, and the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee,
Yeah,
and thou shalt find them no more at all.
exactly. Hey, because America's going to be destroyed. That's the judgment of America. That's the future of America. If you're wondering what's going to happen in America in the next 10, 20 years, right, whatever, it's going to be a goddamn desert, man. Hey, because look. Right? Hey, everyone's gonna hit the red button, man. Hey, Russia's gonna hit the red button. China, okay, all the northern African countries, they're gonna hit that red button. Missiles are gonna come to America, and this place is gonna be a fucking wasteland, man.
Oh yeah, if you ain't elect the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, you're fucking through.
Lord not gonna save your ass, man. Especially now, goddamn Edomite with these so-called white people.
That nigga thought he was gonna retire to Arizona in 10 years.
It's gonna be way hotter than Arizona.
Oh yeah, way hotter, man. Hey, get it, get Malachi 4-1, man. It's gonna be like a burning oven, man.
Hey, that shit
Okay.
funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I gotta listen to that.
I'm gonna pay my house off in 10 years. What do you mean?
Oh shit.
401k coming, brother.
They had a couple.
Oh boy, 401k, boy.
They had my cousin. He live in Milwaukee.
See, this nigga's a Jake. Look how on fire he is about being a mo. That's an example of what Jake was just talking about, man.
God.
No, con. But like, I got a cousin. He live in Milwaukee. Yeah, he make a decent amount of money here in Babylon. Talking about getting a house in Arizona. I'm like, well, you better hurry the fuck up, man. This shit finna be over with, man.
And see, can I just add this real quick? Hey, all you people that are trying to move to Arizona, you're fucking retarded, man. They have what do you call it? There's a major drought out there. Well, first off, you're in a goddamn desert, dummy.
A bunch of
okay,
drop heads over
but
there.
they don't have a water supply out there.
Oh yeah.
They got too many people flocking to Arizona, and it's depleting their resources, man. So if you want to move to Arizona, the desert, go right ahead and enjoy it, man. Enjoy 125-degree weather with no water.
right.
All right, you fucking dummies. Oh, and by the way, you got a bunch of drug addicts there too.
Fentanyl.
All right.
No, don't forget them dust storms.
Oh, yep, exactly, man.
Yeah, you got dust storm when you can't see shit.
Fucking
You
through,
get
man.
blinded, bro.
Man, America's fucking through. It's done, man. This place is done. Read.
This Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1, it says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Then you wonder why it's done. Because you people are wicked as hell. Lord got to put it in this shit, man.
Yo.
You got the nerve to scratch your head and wonder why the Lord finna do this, man. You fucking idiots, man. You people are people. You deserve to get what the Lord got in store for you wicked ass demons, man.
Bring it out.
Go ahead, brother.
This Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1, it says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven,
Yep.
and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Exactly, you're gonna be burnt the fuck up. Hey, when World War III really kicks off, and when those missiles fly, you're all gonna be burnt up.
That's right.
America is gonna be a wasteland, a damn desert, man.
That's right.
And that's the result of being wicked.
That's right.
Okay? Hey, you all want to be moles. You all want to be drug addicts. Okay? You all want to be a murderers. Cool, man. The Lord's got a solution. It's called a thermonuclear missile. That'll end all this shit.
That's right.
Okay? Read.
Fuck me up.
Hey, bro, I'm in the spirit, man. I told you I was in
Samida.
the spirit of rebuking today, man.
Bring it up.
I got a precept.
Hey,
This
man.
Isaiah
Get outta
chapter
here.
34 and verse 1. It says, "Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is written, that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations."
So like, and that means righteous anger. If you don't know what indignation means, that means a righteous anger, okay? You see? So the Lord's got a righteous anger with this place, with all nations. All the nations, man. Including 2/3 of our own people, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay?
It ain't just against you other heathen nation. 2/3 of so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, you're included because you're heathens in the eyes of the Lord, man.
First in line.
Yeah, you first in line. It says judgment should begin at his house, man.
This Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 2. It says, "For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf that falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree." And that's going into that nuclear destruction that's gonna happen, man. You just had the movie Oppenheimer drop last Friday, and and they showed you the that nigga Christopher Nolan. They say he actually detonated a atomic bomb, and they showed you an actual mushroom cloud. And the scriptures relate that to a rose scroll. Pause. And that's what's gonna come here, man. That's what's gonna be the judgment that comes to this place.
That's right.
It says the host of heaven and all them that dwell in. That's Esau, Edom, and his queendom, and all you people.
That's right.
And I gotta say this, man. Well, you think they're building nuclear missiles for fun? Or it's gonna be in a goddamn museum? Oh yeah, this is what could have happened.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
They really think that, man. Cause like I said, what it is with these people, they think by ignoring it that nothing's gonna ever happen and the problem's gonna go away, man.
Stand on this side, Ark. You know? Exactly. You got some more, Ark?
Yeah. This Isaiah chapter 34 and 5. "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse."
And that sword represents the missile, okay? Like I mentioned last week, all right, see, the prophets of old, they didn't have the terminology of a bomb, a missile, okay? ICBM. They didn't have those terms, so they described it to the best of their ability. Well, it looks like a sword in the air. It looks like, what did they say, a glittering sword?
Yep.
Hey, because you gotta remember the missile, right? It's got that fire shooting out the back, so it literally looks like a glittering missile or a glittering sword.
Yep.
Okay? It talks about how they're arrows. You see? And it said what? It's gonna come down on all of Idumea.
Yep.
That's talking about you Edomites, you so-called white people.
That's right.
All right? And this is coming down on your blessing is gonna be your curse, man, which is that goddamn weapon. All right?
Hey.
Damn, what a dark sense of humor the Lord has, bro.
Ah,
Damn.
exactly, man.
Hey, and that movie Oppenheimer, spoiler alert, he said this is a divine weapon that we created. He was
Exactly.
talking about the atomic bomb, and it is divine. How much more the nuclear missile? The Lord said, "I created the waster to destroy. I created the smith that blow up the coals." Meaning the Lord put on these heathen spirits to create these missiles to do what? To fulfill His will. In Revelation, the 17th chapter, it says the Most High put it in their hearts. These nations are these kings of these nations. A proverb says the heart of the king is in the hand of the Lord. He tosseth and turneth it whithersoever he pleases. Revelation 17, it says he put it in their heart to fulfill his will, which is to burn Babylon the great America with fire. You see? Damn, this surely is the melting pot. It's some more, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You got
this
all
is
the
definitely
nations here, man. You done had Ham walk past, you got Ishmael walking past, you got Moab and Ammon walking past, and you dumbass Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you children of Israel, walking on while the prophets are in front of you telling you what's finna happen. Prophesying, saying before.
definitely Babylon, the city of confusion. This is a confusing place to live in. All right, and I mean it's evident, man. People don't even know what gender they are. Shit, people don't know their sexual, orientation. They're all bugged out, man. They're all fucking creepers, man.
Demons.
This, I got some.
No, bring that out, Doc. Whatever you got.
This Revelation chapter 6 and verse 12. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And those stars falling in heaven represents those ICBMs, them intercontinental ballistic missiles.
I was gonna say that's what they look like too in the sky. From
right.
afar, they look like
star.
a shooting star, man.
Yep. It said as a fig falling from a fig tree. And when you look at how a fig grows, it shoots up, it sprouts up like this, and it looks like a bomb, and then it falls. That's how these nukes are gonna happen, man.
Yep.
You gonna see them? Well, hey, Lord will, we not here, but you gonna see them nukes here. I think it was Terminator.
Yeah.
But at the last scene of the Terminator, you had those
Terminator 3.
you had like an aerial view of the damn nukes coming and hitting America. That's what's gonna happen to this place, man.
Right.
Yeah, and it's funny because there was no way to stop it, man. You know what I'm saying? It was destined to happen. It had to occur, man. All right.
This Revelation 6 and 14.
It's the inevitable, bro. It's like in the movie The Knowing. What did he say, man? Salaki, I was thinking of the wrong movie. Hey, but point, hey, shit, they even show you in The Knowing, man. Huge, what is that? That wind. All right, as the scripture describe it.
Destructive wind, sweeping wind,
Yep.
the beast of destruction.
All right, and then what did he say? It's funny. What did the Edomite say to his dad? He's like, the old man said, this is not the end. He goes, I know. Because these Edomites know that there's going to be an aftermath of things, man. There's going to be society's not going to end because Esau's out of power. And these Edomites know that they gotta pay, man. They gotta deal with slavery.
Right.
But this shit is the inevitable, man. The scriptures say what? Hey, these things are faithful and true.
Yep.
All right.
And the scriptures is a living book. Every day we come forth, it's gonna be a news article that drops that says, "Oh, World War III is gonna happen." Well, the scriptures been said it was gonna happen.
Right.
Hey, you had earlier this year, you had like AI predict the end of America. You had motherfucking zombies taking pictures, and all you see is nukes going off, and this place desolate. Well, how do they know that? Well, the scripture said it first. You got the prophets telling you what's gonna happen. This Revelation chapter 6 and verse 14. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their place. And what's gonna do that? The scriptures say the earth is gonna rock to and fro like a drunkard. What's gonna cause the earth to move? What's gonna cause this great destruction? Those missiles in this place, which is the indignation of the Lord.
Yep.
That's right.
It says
If you can get that though, the reeling to and fro photography, where it's at exactly. I know it's not saying. I just can't forget where it's at.
if not, it's like
But yeah, but point being, like the brother said, well, what instrument can make the earth move? Okay? What can do that? And the only logical answer would be thermonuclear missiles, man. All right? And mind you, we're not talking about one missile. We're talking about hundreds, 200, or was it million?
All of them.
200 million to millions, 200,000, thousands.
Yeah, 200,000, man. All right? So a lot of shit is going to be set, man.
That's right.
And it's literally going to make this earth, real to and fro. And that's why also the scriptures of a brother can get in Revelation 21 where it talks about a new heaven and what? A new earth, meaning it's going to be refreshed.
Yep.
Hey, because you got to remember, with all the the movement of the earth, that's gonna cause what? Volcanoes and earthquakes. But the main thing is those volcanoes, man. All right. In specific, the volcanoes in the sea.
Yep.
When the volcanoes erupt in the sea, new lands get created.
Right.
Okay. You got that?
And the Lord said He created all things new.
Uh-huh.
That Malachi said the day that's gonna burn as an oven, all the proud's gonna be stubble. Hey, the Lord is coming with fire, but hey, after that fire, hey, everything is gonna be refreshed. It's gonna be a new government ruling the earth. The people ain't gonna be doing these hurtful works. These people's minds ain't gonna be destroyed with all the filthy pollutions the white man tell them to do.
Yep.
And it's gonna be beautiful, babe. For you other nations, you going in slavery.
Good.
That's right.
They need to be ruled over. I mean, shit, man. Well, first off, you got the Edomite, man. All right, they go all out with wickedness. All right, these guys will chop you up, eat you, okay? Molest you. Hey, they'll practice necrophilia on you.
That's right.
All right. Hey, I don't care what Asian dude it is, right? I don't care if it's Moab or Ammon. They'll just pick up a frog and start eating it, bro. They'll capture your dog and start cooking it. Hey, you got the real Africans. They'll lick a damn cow's ass. They'll lick the clitoris just so they can get pissed and shit on, man.
R. Kelly.
All right. You see? So these heathens need us to rule over them.
Yep.
They're literally retarded, man.
Hey, man, every white man you see is like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs, man.
God, bro.
Every single one of them, Buffalo Bill.
You know?
Whenever you ready.
You got it out here. Bring it out.
This Isaiah 24:20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again.
Yep.
Exactly, man. Hey, this place is gonna fall. It's not coming back. Look, because you got these Edomites, in specific, they're elites, because these little peons out here, they don't know what the fuck is going on.
Nope.
All right, but they're elites believing that their phoenix mythology, that they're gonna rise from the ashes. It's not happening. It's not.
They're gonna rise and wake up to a life of bondage, rigorous bondage.
Perfect. All right.
Yep.
Rigor.
But yeah, America's not. It's not gonna come back. Hey, there's nothing that's gonna make America great again. It's done. This is a decadent society.
Stick a fork in him.
It's declining. Look at this place. You got junkies everywhere. It smells like shit. Okay? This is supposed to be downtown Chicago's beauty. It's trash everywhere, man. Okay? You got bums up the street, sleeping on the benches.
Yep.
Okay?
Everybody's fat,
Everyone's fat.
unhealthy, doing all manner of drugs. Hey,
Dude.
the brother mentioned that decadence, that decay, that moral decay. Moral decay is when when people can't distinguish between right and wrong. And that's what you people, man. The
right.
self-proclaimed white man, the devil, the Edomite of the Bible, that cooked y'all minds. Y'all don't know that a boy is a boy and a girl is a girl.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know that a man should be with a woman and a woman with a man. Y'all can't distinguish between that, man. So guess what's gonna come in and guess what's gonna come for that? Just as the Lord judged Sodom and Gomorrah, He's gonna judge this place. Why? Because their deeds have surpassed that.
That's right. Hey, man. It's all these white men down here, they lost, man. Boys Town is that way.
Exactly, man. Hey, but they're trying to make everybody a Momo. All right. Hey, you're gonna be like, look, if this society continues in like 10, 20 years, if you're a heterosexual male, in specific, a heterosexual minority male, okay, they're gonna say that you know what, you're a criminal,
on,
man. You're a domestic terrorist.
Most of these dudes got their wives strapping up
Yeah.
and taking them down, man.
Yeah, a lot of you young
That's regular.
A lot of you young Jakes are lovers. Hey, you gangbanging ass niggas. Hey, you be kissing each other and fucking each other. You goddamn fucking moles.
All
You
these
sick fucks.
all these white dudes be getting cucked out. Come on, man.
Say, these niggas in judgment seats, man.
Yeah. There'll be a whole goddamn judge, bro. Literally. We're in the black garment. You know what I'm saying? Looking down at you, but this guy gets pegged by a fucking black bitch, bro. And it's gotta be a fucking black woman too, bro. It has to be.
That's that Players Club shit,
Sick
man.
fucks.
Terrible.
Say it
Read.
loud.
Read. Shit.
This Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 5, it says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood, it is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For Yahweh have a great sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of the Idumean.
But that's talking about here in America.
Yep.
All right? And the word Basra goes into a sheepfold. So the Lord is for sure making this place that great altar, that great sacrifice. Because look, the God that created the heavens and the earth, that rules the kingdom of men, that ruleth in the kingdom of men, as the scriptures say, he always requires a sacrifice. And you people are going to be that sacrifice.
Right.
This is the altar of America.
It said it's filled with the fat of kidneys and rams, and that's you people.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Bring it up.
It
Look
says,
like you, nigga.
verse 7, and the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness, for it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. Woo! So that's the judgment that's coming to this place. Why? Hey, for its filthiness, and also because you touched the apple of the Lord's eye. The so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. It said, rejoice over her, thou heaven, thou prophets and apostles, because the Lord have avenged you on her. You see?
Brothers, bring it in a little bit too.
Verse
It's a
9,
little tight.
this Isaiah chapter 34, verse 9, it says, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. And that's this
right.
place. Hey, the Lord says he's going to stretch upon it the line of confusion. You're not going to know where Chicago is. You're not going to know where Indiana is. You're not going to know where Washington, D.C. is. Why? Because this place is going to be completely, utterly broken down.
That's
right.
Like verse
Exactly, man. And you gotta really think about it. That's how much the Lord hates you people, man. That He's gotta literally annihilate a beautiful landmass. Because America is beautiful, by the way. All right. Hey, you go to L.A. Okay, Southern California, really the whole West Coast.
That's right.
All right, even here in Illinois, man. Hey, shit. This place is beautiful in Illinois, man. Hey, from Chicago on down, man.
That's right.
You go to the East Coast, beautiful. But the Lord's got to destroy it because of all this wickedness to make an example out of you motherfuckers, man.
That's right.
That's why, man, hey, Slaki, because I thought about this before, now I'm thinking about it again. Man, that's another reason why we got to beat the living shit out of you Edomites too, man.
That's right.
All right, because you had you're gonna have a whole landmass be completely destroyed because of what you pushed on the people, man.
That's right.
Because it all starts with Esau Edom, man. All right, the so-called white man.
That's right.
All right, man, he's the head of the serpent, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Pushing his fucking venom on the people.
Soft.
Poison.
Soft.
Because look, man, when world rulership, all that wicked shit is not gonna happen, man. It's not. All this fucking Moism, all right? This drug use, this pedophilia, none of this shit's gonna happen in our kingdom, man.
That's right.
But you people don't got a fucking problem with it. Fucking freaks.
That's right.
That's all you guys are, a bunch of fucking freaks, man. Little creepers.
That's right, man.
And I'm gonna call it out, man. Because you people do some disgusting shit behind closed doors, man.
That's right.
Man.
Somebody in a rush to get to their dog right now.
Exactly.
Yep.
Jump
Yeah,
out
you gotta read that right fast, man. It's the book
Shit.
of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 21. It say, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider, man. Hey, so the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna use his man to fuck you people up, man, because y'all want to indulge in wickedness, man. All y'all want to do is oppress his people and be GTs and bestiality, sleeping with dogs, cats, bunnies, and shit. The Most High gonna fuck you people up, man. And that's what's coming soon, man, to a block near you, man. Edomites, man.
I'm laying back off what he's saying. This is why Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai gonna destroy you wicked ass motherfuckers. Isaiah 5 and 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. That put darkness for light and light for darkness.
See, he's
That
mad because he's not gonna be able to be a nigga, all right, in the kingdom, bro.
That's right.
He wants to smoke his black and mild. All right, he wants to commit adultery with people's wives. See, man, hey, man, that's why this judgment's coming, because you motherfuckers need to fucking die for your wickedness, man.
And he
Right,
walked
sir.
past, he said, all them guys.
Yeah. That put
when
bitter
he
for
walked
sweet.
past,
we say, "Oh, these niggers."
I was about to say, oh, here's another one of them.
Yeah, Tyrone, man, another clone, man.
25 million
nigga,
niggas.
bro.
Yeah, another dread ass nigga, man.
With a fucking LA cap on.
Somebody got to play the part of the pimp, the
Yeah.
hoe, and the damn drug
Motherfucker
dealer,
like
don't
damn near 50 still doing the same shit.
Man.
Fucking child.
Yeah, I
Gonna go
finished
to
this
the hot
Isaiah 5:20, and it says they put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And that's what you wicked ass Edomites do. You take everything that's righteous and good and do the opposite of what Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai say. You know what I'm saying? He say don't sleep with another man as you sleep with a woman.
That's
but
right.
that don't mean shit to y'all. Y'all do that shit like it ain't shit. They probably doing it right there. Wicked ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He say women don't sleep with women like women sleep with men. But it don't mean shit. Everything that he says do in his righteousness, you all do the exact opposite. That's why he was talking about that great sword in Adumia. It's gonna be covered with blood, and it's gonna be covered with y'all blood.
What you doing, bro?
Go ahead. That's why they look. They undercover fag.
Hey, get second Ezra 15 to 5. What you got to say? You got something to say?
No.
Get second Ezra 15 to 5 real quick.
Read that, man. I got you right here.
You come here.
This is 2 Ezra 15 and 5. It says,
You got a precept.
"Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Yep, look at this.
For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled."
So that's why the Lord is gonna basically make you people suffer, man.
Yep.
All right, because of your wickedness. It's polluted the whole earth. So that's why you're gonna have to deal with famines. You're gonna have to deal with gang rapes. Okay, you're gonna have to deal with animals eating you alive. Shit, you people are gonna get raped and eaten alive. All right, because cannibalism's coming back. Because look, when Jewel's out of food, hey, when your local gas station's out of food, hey, Trader Joe's, you people are gonna result to cannibalism.
Shit, coming back.
And real talk. Let me say this real quick. No, it's all good. And you people can't survive without eating shit.
Shoving your face.
You people, man, after fucking 3 hours, I gotta get a snack, a fucking snack, a bag of chips. All right? A fucking, a ding dong, a fucking ho ho, whatever you, honey bun.
right.
You fat fucks, especially you fat fucks in America.
But they're being induced with all the shit that Esau puts out in the food.
That's right,
the
right.
chemicals and all
That's
this
right, that's right.
contamination of everything for these people to crave that stuff in their mind. They're already getting prepared to eat each other, man. These meats and all this stuff in these restaurants and everything already have human DNA.
That's
the
right.
Gatorade and all this stuff has fetal DNA in it.
Sprite,
These people are being induced for this stuff already, man.
Hey, man, hey, they already participating in this shit. There's somebody walking down the street right now that just ate a McDouble.
That's right.
Shit. That's made out of people.
That's right.
To back up that 2 Ezra, this is Genesis 6 and 5. It says, "And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually," man. Ooh. And that's why the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to bring judgment upon this place, mainly the great daughter of Babylon, also known as America, man. All right, Rome all over again, spiritual Sodom and Egypt, like it says here in by May 2 Peter 2 and 4. It says, "For if the Most High spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell," which is here on earth, man. Okay, it says, "and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness." And that's what we're portraying to you people today. We are the preachers of righteousness coming in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to rebuke the world. That's why it says that the world is going to be condemned through our obedience, man. You see, it says, and a preacher of righteousness bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, which this is Sodom and Gomorrah all over again.
That's right.
It says, into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly, man. That was the example.
Yep. And it said, but Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. And the Lord delivered Noah and his sons, man.
Yep.
He flooded the earth and saved 8 people. This the same God we dealing with. And
right.
at Genesis 6, verse 11, it says, and the earth was corrupt before the Most High.
That's
and
right.
what did he do? The Lord said, as in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the Son of Man. Hey, the people didn't know, hey, what was good. And guess what? Water came. That 2 Peter 3rd chapter, it says, by the same word, this heaven and this earth, which are now are reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. And that's you people. Are you unbelievers? Are you fornicators? Are you idolaters? Are you abominable? Are you confused? Are the fearful? Hey, the Lord is gonna fucking smoke you here, man.
That's right.
That's right. You got something? I got something. You got something?
Yeah, I wanted to keep reading down in that second Esdras. This second Esdras 15:6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit.
So the Lord, he's not holding his tongue anymore. And how is he doing that? By setting up the prophets. Now you people don't have an excuse, man. You know what I'm saying, for your wickedness.
Yep.
We're out here to teach you what's right, what's wrong. And if you want to reject it, that's on you. We don't give a fuck, man. All right?
Right.
Hey, but when you have to deal with those consequences, don't bitch up, okay? All right? Hey, you better drink it, man. Everything, bro. The dregs, too.
That's right.
Hey, that, if I may say, that fire and judgment was not the only part of the example. The example was also the preaching of righteous Noah. That one man and those other 7, all right, which they got saved through him, but that's a small number. All right, the elect, I like to say, it's like a large, small number. It's 144,000 men in the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, but compared to the billions and the billions on the earth, that's a small number. You got a small amount of people giving you the example, and they're being rejected. That's the same thing that happened before, man.
That's right. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
And that's what we do, man. We complain continually, all right? Hey, the scripture talk about how, hey, you're supposed to sigh and cry for all the abominations that are done thereof.
That's right.
We're tired of this shit, man. Every fucking goddamn day, man. All right? You got to deal with Moism every fucking day, pedophilia every fucking day, all right? Getting taxed, murderers everywhere, adulterers, idolaters. This shit is played out, man.
That's right.
You talking about America?
Yeah, it's shit, yeah.
Hey, it's played out because you gotta wake up home to Esau's pet every day.
That's right.
If you got a nigga woman, you gotta wake up to a pet.
That's right.
You gotta go ahead and wake up to Esau's lapdog.
Right.
So he's gonna push everything that has brought down this whole our kingdom, that's bringing down his kingdom. Every day is hell waking up in America. You got it, Doc.
And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
Yeah, exactly. The Lord said he's going to surely avenge us, okay? That's why, hey, and it's already happening, man. That's why there's so much uproars in the world. There's so much death out here. Hey, the Lord's murking you goddamn wicked motherfuckers, man.
That's right.
Every fucking day, man. Hey, the judgment of the Lord happens every day, man. Every morning, man, as the scriptures say.
And that's why the scripture says that the Lord said, if you believe, but the people don't believe, especially our people, right? Because ultimately the focus is Israel.
That's right.
You know, and they don't believe. They don't believe these. They don't believe these things that we're saying.
That's right.
You see, only the elect are going to receive this and know and believe that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is who He is. That He's not only a rewarder of them
They come and ask
that
us what it
diligently
is.
seek Him,
Because he's
right?
not a white Salaki. They ain't a white boy. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we are the real biblical Israelites by blood. He ain't no white boy. This is a so-called Mexican. That's his tribe of Issachar. All right? And that's just what it calls speckled bird. Yeah, go ahead and keep it moving. Don't walk down. Take her away from here. Go ahead and take her. What you're going to do is get destroyed with the rest of them.
Get out.
Y'all,
that you either want to come get the truth or you don't want the truth. If you want to hear the truth, we'll tell you the truth. But this is not a white man. You're disrespecting him. He's an Issachar. He's an Israelite by blood. All right.
No, we all good. We Christians though.
Yeah, y'all go ahead on then. Ain't no Chris, ain't no JC.
No.
Here.
Hey, I tell you one thing. I'll be.
I don't give no fuck what you is.
Have a nice day and get down the fucking street. God damn it, because you ain't gonna win over here. You ain't gonna win over here. Just beat it. Just beat it. Just beat it, man. You beat it. Beat it. Just beat it. Well, I say one-on-one. See, why you talking about fighting? That show you what kind of spirit you in. Get the fuck out of here, man. Keep on preaching. Ignore his ass. Ignore his ass. Hey, bro, you just need to get the fuck down the street, bro. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. So you want to rebuke. So we just rebuke him. This is the reason why that so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have a hard time in this world today. Can you get your bitch ass on? You ain't shit but a goddamn stupid ass nigga. Get your nigga bitch ass on. All right, you both, you stupid motherfuckers. I am gonna make you with the spirit of the Heavenly Father. Shalak, Rayam, Wa, Anasham, Wa, Harayim, Wa, Mashapayim, Al, Ko, Adawayim, Wa, Gawayim, Wa, Ayam, you know. And you mock yourself in front of the Lord. Yes, that's good. So shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch ass nigga. That's right. Show your ass. Look at Show his ass. Y'all pull his pants up. You're a gay ass nigga. Show your ass to another man. You gay motherfucker. Get your ass out of here.
Hey, we were just talking about. Hey, we just
fucking faggot.
What were we just talking about?
Man. Get your faggot ass out of here. Get your faggot ass out of here. Show him in your ass. That's the most faggot ass shit you can do.
Hey, it's funny because we were just talking about how you got a lot of men out there that have their women put on straps and fuck them, man. Y'all some faggots, man.
Oh, yo, bum ass nigga and yo drunk ass nigga woman. You know what I'm saying? But that's perfect because we ain't nice. Y'all want some nice motherfuckers? Look up the somebody in your smartphones, look up the definition of the word nice. Somebody in Etamon online, go look up the definition of nice. I'm here. Go ahead, bro.
It says nice. It says foolish, ignorant, senseless.
We ain't foolish, we ain't ignorant, and we not senseless. We got the spirit of the Heavenly Father. And guess what? If you ain't following this law, statute, commandments of the Most High, you will be destroyed. Period. Right?
Careless, clumsy, weak, simple, stupid.
That's a nice motherfucker over there. And he showed his ass to a whole bunch of men. You stupid fuck. Gay.
Yeah, gay.
I don't do that shit. That's homosexual, man. Right? You got it. What scripture was the brother reading?
I got one.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you want to keep going. Or
Go ahead. Bring it out. The spirit do what it do.
And it's second Esdras 15:1.
And that's the goddamn nigga woman. That little nigga woman can get his ass stumped the fuck out. That's how stupid these goddamn wicked ass nigga women are.
That's what's so stupid about this shit. That was a Hispanic lady.
Right. I was just gonna. She looked straight Northern Kingdom though.
She was.
She popped his head.
And show she bugged out. She thinking white boy. Come on, man. It's clearly a Jake, man.
And all that happened right when I was saying, because through the spirit, that our people do not believe. They don't believe that this is an Israelite. They don't believe, because I think at first she was referring to me, then she saw him, she's like, oh, a new white boy. You know what I'm saying? And they don't believe, man. They don't.
And on top of that, they don't think that the Most High is going to defend his elect. This man right here ain't no cracker. He's an Israelite by blood. So you want to play with the speckled bird? Then we gonna cuss you the fuck out. You ain't cussing out. You ain't gonna hurt not one of these people over here, man. We gonna cuss you out. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. Keep it moving. Well, you can't make me leave. Yes, we can. The spirit of God gonna make your bitch ass leave. Yo, faggot ass showing your ass to men. That was 16th of Austin. All over. Man, that's all good. The Most High gonna destroy him, man. Go ahead, bro.
And
no, he got a piece of
Christianity. Christianity. He say
gangster is Christianity.
You know, and he was proud to boast that I'm a Christian.
I'm a gangster too. Yeah, nice ass one.
Go ahead, bro.
In 2 Esdras 15:1, behold, speak thou with the ears of my people. Who? If my people.
We don't care about the so-called white people. We don't care about the so-called Chinese people. We don't care about the so-called Arabs. We only here for the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American people. Now, if you're on this bloodline and your bloodlines go back to this, no matter what you look like, then we care about you. All right? All we care about is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. If you're not on this list, fuck you. Because you all have been killing our people, been stealing this place, and been destroying this earth, so may the Most High give all that shit right back to you. All right? Go ahead, bro.
Yo, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Right.
And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Exactly. I was gonna say, It said the words that are written are what? Faithful and true. Everything that's written in the scripture is going to come to pass. And look, you people aren't going to run away from your judgment, man. All right?
Right.
Hey, we don't care if the judgment comes today, tomorrow, or when the missiles hit. It's going to come to you motherfuckers, man.
That's right.
All right? And you people are going to dwell in torments, man. You are going to fucking suffer, man.
That's right. See, what people don't understand that you can't build a country up on rape, robbery, and murder and think the Lord Most High is not going to bring a judgment coming back to you. All right? The Most High is bringing judgment, and He's already started now. What are you going to do when they change your dollars? All right? What are you going to do when they enforce that CBDC, the central bank digital currency? Right. You think you got money now? You think you're doing good now? You ain't got no money now. Your money about to be turned to goddamn it digital. Yeah. All right? And guess what's going to happen then? You're going to die. All right? Because the first thing is first, you're going to be like, well, I'm going to go to the bank. Yeah, I have how much you say? Oh, we cannot take that. Oh, I got my debit card. Oh, we don't take cards anymore. You don't take cash, you don't take cards. Oh, and you see somebody else and say, excuse me, blip. Another person come by, blip. And they be like, I don't got the blip. Oh, you ain't got the blip, you ain't got shit. Right? All right, so now who you gonna trust? And the Heavenly Father, you don't trust in Him. You don't go against the white man, you don't trust in Him, you fucked. If you trust in Him or not, you're fucked. Only people who are going to make it through are the Israelites who believe. All right? The righteous Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the speckled bird who don't get that chip. All right? The microchip about the size of a grain of rice. That's what's coming around the corner. All right? It's going, and Esau's going to chip every single one of you. Somebody in your fancy phones, give me where the WEF said that only way people going to make moves moving forward is going to be through a chip. All right? Somebody got something? Go ahead, brother.
Quick one.
It's two more verses. Go ahead.
St. Amos 15:3, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Exactly. Read the first part against the lock, yeah.
Fear not the imaginations against thee.
Exactly, because look, these people have thoughts of how to kill you or how to torture you. Don't worry about that shit. Hey, the Lord's got us, man. The Lord's got us. You people are fucking through out here, man. Like them two fucking clowns, man. Fucking just through, high, fucking drunk out of their goddamn mind. Probably don't got anywhere to fucking sleep.
At 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Just dumb.
Fuck up. I'm at so much. Look at that. And she was pretty, man. Shit. She gonna be destroyed, man. Well, hey, I don't give a fuck if you're cute. I don't care. See, this is one thing nigga women got wrong, man. They think just because they look good, they got some titties, some ass, and that they're pretty, that the Lord's not going to destroy them, man. Right. The Lord don't care, but the Lord said He's not a respecter of persons, man. He don't care about your beauty. He said a man at his all together best state is vanity. Do you know the Most High is gorgeous, man? He's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, and that's an understatement.
He's definitely not an Edomite. Right.
All right, give one second. He got a precept. Will you hold it?
Last verse.
He got one, and he got one, but hold it on deck.
St. Amos 15:4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Yeah, he said it. If you're not being faithful to the law, statute, commandments, you're going to die in your unfaithfulness. Period. All right, hit that article, bro.
This from the Danic Beat Lloyd, but it says the title is the WEF says CBDCs must be implemented. It's like implanted under your skin if you want to participate in society. Woo. I'm gonna read down. It says the WEF have declared that all citizens,
which that stands for the World Economic Forum, if you don't know. All right, the people who are running shit.
Yeah.
Okay, for lack of words.
Klaus Schwab looking at.
And they call themselves the elite, meaning the superior, the higher ups of society. Right. And Sirach, it tell you that the rich hate the poor. It says the World Economic Forum has declared that all citizens must be implanted.
It said all citizens, so the whole world, okay?
With the central.
So that means that New World Order is going to basically come to pass to a degree, man. All right? But once they get things locked down, right? Yep. That's when their kingdom's going to fall. But keep reading on.
It says they have declared that all citizens must be implanted with a central bank digital currency microchip in the very near future.
So do these people know about the central bank digital currency and a microchip being planned out by your elites? Now, mind you, the World Economic Forum is as federal as Federal Express. But how are they coming out here saying that you're going to have to get a microchip. Do you know a microchip is waiting for you? Are you ready to take a microchip in your hand just to go ahead and buy something? So now when you see it, Esau, he gonna take it, and little Becky gonna take it, and little Susie gonna take it. All right, and guess what? That nigga who ran across the street talking shit, he showing his ass, he gonna take it.
Right. He gonna get a
Right?
whole English on the side.
He gonna take
He's
the
gonna
whole
be
nigga.
pushing. He's gonna be pulling people, pushing people off way to get this shit.
That's right.
You know, Jake is faithless
Ain't nobody
and
gonna
straight
cut
pieces
me.
of shit.
That's right.
These niggas gonna be fighting over that shit like the Popeyes.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. And don't know. See, all Esau got to do is Esau stupid. All Esau got to do is say, "I got a free Gucci chip." Nigga, just because it's Gucci, gonna be like, "Ooh, I'll take the Gucci. I'll take the Gucci. I got $500
That
off of
shit
Gucci."
folly, bro.
I got shit straight. It's almost done. And then you got it.
It says,
See, they think it's a joke, man. They think this is SC. Go ahead and think it's a joke. And that's the reason why we don't care, man. The Most High's gonna show you who joking and who ain't joking.
it says, in order to be able to fully participate in society and do basic things such as purchase food and water.
So he said to be able to do basic things in society, he said the basic is to purchase what?
He says to purchase food and water.
See, he went basic as hell. What do you have to sustain yourself to keep living? You need food and water. So now Esau telling you, if you don't take the microchip, you're going to not be able to get food and water. So how many Jake is ready for that? How many so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are wise enough to see what's going on right now? All right? All right, come, all you.
And also mention,
Go ahead, brother.
real quick, this is Genesis 47 and 13, referring to what the elder was saying about the potato chip and how these people, they're gonna come to get it, right? And let the scripture speak. It says, and there was no, Genesis 47 and 13, and there was no bread in all the land, for the famine was very sore. So the land of Egypt and all the land of Canaan fainted by reason of the famine. And Joseph gathered up all the money that was found in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan for the corn which they bought. And Joseph brought the money into Pharaoh's house. And when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, "Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth." And Joseph said, "Give me your cattle, and I will give you for your cattle if money fails."
And that's what's already happening right now. The money's failing, so what are people doing? They're selling their cars, they're selling their, boats. They're starting with things like that if they got it. They're selling their homes, okay? So it's already starting, man. And them farmers are selling their land, okay?
Hey,
Keep
man,
reading.
Pretty soon you niggas gonna be selling your kids to Hillary Rodman and Clinton.
Whoa.
It says, and they brought their cattle unto Joseph, and Joseph gave them bread in exchange for horses, cars, and for their flocks, their farms, and for the cattle of the herds, and for the asses, and he fed them with bread for all their cattle for that year. When that year was ended, they came in unto him the second year, and said unto him, "We will not hide it from my Lord, how that our money is spent. My Lord also hath our herds of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of my Lord, but our bodies in our land."
Can I say this? It shows you that each year got worse and worse and worse. And that's what's happening here in America. As time keeps going by, it's getting worse and worse and worse to live here. All right? Your cost of living keeps rising. All right? Your wages are stagnant. I think who brought that out?
Wage
Yeah, that's what that was. Wage stagnation. Okay? It's harder to get a loan. Interest rates keep going up. Okay? You people don't have it.
And that's why so many so-called white people, all right, are taking up arms, ready to go at it. You know what I'm saying? Ready to duke it out for whatever, because they're starting to realize that they're on the same seat as the so-called slaves. They ain't got that. They're starting to realize that their leaders have done them in, man.
That's right.
All right, have fucked them over too, because a wicked ruler, all right, he's gonna be wicked to his own damn people, man.
Hey,
and that's the fucked upness of Esau Edom, man.
Have you ever heard this before? You ain't on the camera. The camera's all pointed this way. It's all for your edification. Though. We all here for our people. You heard this before? Where did you see it at? On YouTube. What did you think about it when you saw that? Have you ever heard? So when you first seen that Negro is the Judah from the tribe of Israel, did you agree with that, or you want to have questions on it, or is that something that you can readily believe? That's, well, what do you need to hear to make sure you know this? Do you believe in the Bible? Okay, then let me show you in the Bible. All right, give me somebody. Hey, he wants to believe that Judah is Negro, that the 12 tribes are so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Man, both of them. Hey, let's do the spirit. First of all, you heard of Jesus, right? When did the letter J become a letter? Somebody go look up in their fancy phones when the letter J became a letter. All right. Matter of fact, you got your phone, right? Just Google right now. When did the letter J become a letter? And he's going to tell you. All right. And then you all get some scriptures on deck. Give me Deuteronomy 28, Job 30 and 30. Matter of fact, any other, because there's 1,001 scriptures we can pull. All right. But I want to start after he gets you got it? Go ahead, read it.
It said to the year of 1524, there was no letter J.
So wait a minute. How is the name of the Heavenly Father they call Jehovah and his son, who they call Jesus Christ, how they got letters of J if they ain't, that's not even that first of all, is the name of the Heavenly Father, what language was it originally? Hebrew. Now, how they switched it to the letter J? Is J Hebrew? No. When you go and buy some orange juice, you go buy you some orange juice. All right. When you talk about Michael Jordan, are they saying Michael Jordan? So that don't work. If it worked, it's gonna work all the way through. Right. J was experimented from an I to a J from an I sound to a J sound. All right. And it just they made it up. White man made up in the English language. He made it up. But the English language is not even a real language that goes back thousands years anyway. That's an offshoot of multiple languages. It's actually English is actually a product of the Romantic languages. The Romantic languages, you talk about French, Spanish, German, and all that goes back to Roman times, which were the Roman people, the so-called white man. After those languages go back to that, all right? Which we were also part of slavery in the Roman times. We were under tribute to the Romans. All right, and that's in the time of the Messiah, what he called Jesus Christ. Okay, but then to get this information, you got to do research. How many niggas doing research to find this out? You already know. So let me show you in the scriptures. All right, so I'm gonna let give me first of all, let's identify the color. Give me Job 30 and 30. Who got it?
I got it.
Read it.
Job chapter 30, verse 30. My skin is black upon me, and my bones are burned with heat.
He said his skin is what?
Black upon me.
Now that woman right there is wearing a black dress, am I correct? Is her skin black? Now you wearing a black shirt. Is your skin black? What color is your skin? If you go into the Hebrew, that word shakar, it says dim or dark in color. So it just means dark skin. So who fits that? That lady or you? Who matches that scripture?
The description.
Okay, so the scripture says, he said, read it again.
It says, Job 30, verse 30. My skin is black upon me, and my bones are burned with heat.
So with your bone, which is the core of you, is burning and heated. Who's black and mad? Who's dark skinned and bad? The people on this list. Now, how are these people on the list treated by everybody on the planet? Matter of fact, out of all these people on this list, who is at the top of the food chain? Are they at the top of the food chain or the bottom of the food chain? Are Chinese people better than the people in this in the eyes of the world? Are the Arabs treated better than these niggas on this shit? All right. Matter of fact, who on the planet is treated worse than these people right here? Hey, baby, show me one nation. Tell me one nation. Okay, now the scripture says that, matter of fact, somebody give me that we're all scouring. All right. So any other pieces? Jump. Go ahead, bro. Let's let it fly.
Solomon 1 and 5. It says, "I am black, but comely."
Oh, the word comely means beautiful. I'm black and lovely. Comely. which means handsome, beautiful, lovely. And don't they have a product called Black and Lovely? So that's like a slogan for one of their products?
Yeah.
Black and Lovely? Yep. They get it right out of the Bible. Go ahead.
I'm reading the NLT real quick. It says, I am dark, but beautiful. Right? The word shukar, it means dark. It means dark. You see? It says, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
So he said, I'm black like this tent. I'm black like this curtain. Do you know there's certain Edomite, so-called white people who's like, oh, he's dark, meaning he's sour, he's down, he's dejected. That's not what that said. He said, I'm dark like a tent. If I say I'm dark like a tent, and this is the tent covering, that's a physical description. Why did they just jump over there? Why is that not taught in the church? Because the church got to go by the 503, was a 501c3 charter that you only can say certain things. If you don't, you're not going to get the charter to open up your church. Edomite is so-called white man. That's his true heritage. Papa Esau is it's basically the progenitor of the so-called white people. Yes. So you read a little bit. Somebody show me that Esau is Edom. Give me that scripture real quick.
Genesis 36, verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau
Great
in Mount
question,
Seir.
by the way. Go ahead.
It says, Genesis 36, verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
Esau is who?
Edom.
Then now go to Genesis 25 and show you how they describe him. Now see that this guy got pink shorts on, right? Now is this guy with pink shorts, he got white socks on. What does his skin match more? The pink shorts or the white socks? All right? He got pink shorts and white socks. And the Lord gave us an example right on cue. Most I always do that, bro. He always take care of us, bro. All right? Now if he was going to play, we would even have some fun with him, but he's not trying to play. But go ahead, read it. Who got the
Genesis chapter 25, verse 21. It says, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her.
So she had, you see, it said the children struggled, which let you know that she had twins. What the Bible's about to say. Go ahead.
And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. Verse 23. And the Lord Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. It says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over, like an hairy garment.
So here's another perfect example. White pants, pink shirt, pink skin. Red all over, like a hairy garment. All right? And the hairy garment goes into the ancient temple that we will erect. They had badger skins dyed in the red that was over the temple. So he was like, hey, like a hairy garment. It's talking about that the red badger skin of the temple. Now you see all these so-called white people, Edomites, they have pinkish to reddish skin, but they call themselves white, and then they call us black. Do you know when the first time black and white ever got put on existence? Because if you go 1,000 years ago, if you go 2,000 years ago, if you go 3,000 years ago, you go, matter of fact, you go 500 years ago, ain't nowhere in history that anybody ever referred to themselves to be black or white. Blumenbach, bitch ass, a so-called white man, doing this, was it the I think it was the early 1800s or mid 1800s or something?
During was it Kevin, or not, the Bacon's Rebellion? During that time period, was it 1600s?
I'm not sure, but it was.
Bacon?
You talking about the first time that white turned out?
Yeah, with Blumenbach.
Wasn't that by Jack Madalora? She came up with that book, if I'm mistaken.
No, she just like basically brought out the history.
Okay.
Yeah, but Blumenbach did it. Blumenbach.
He's the one that started with the Mongoloid, with the Caucasoids, all that stuff, and then the
the German physician.
Yeah, right here.
17. He was born in 1752. Right?
Yeah, it was 16.
That's going into, remember how he started labeling people as like Mongoloids,
Right.
Negroids, you know.
What is the five race? He was born in 1752, so it was in the
1876.
Where? But then
It says the white race was invented by rich Virginians in 1676 in the aftermath of a populist rebellion of impoverished indentured.
So we'll say late 1600s, 1700s, about 300 years ago. Before then, there was no such thing as people being called black and white. Before, just a couple hundred, when the so-called white man took us down. They used that as racism, and they used that to set up social lines and social constructs to take us down and keep us subjugated as a race. But they just invented a whole new thing. It was nowhere near. They talked about going back before the 17th so-called hundred.
Everyone, right? They would either be called French, Irish, you know what I'm saying?
Swarthy.
Yep.
All right,
German, etc. Dutch.
Yes.
English. That's what they would say. But going back to that, what the brother brought out.
It's a little bit more.
Basically, the upper elites, what they wanted to do, because there's always been a social class even amongst them. The upper elites, they didn't want that rebellion from the lower level white people. Okay, so what they said, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna categorize us all as white, and basically you get what they call today white privilege. You'll get like a better job, you'll get out of crimes, you know what I'm saying, etc. That's why they put that in there. Then it also divided people more, But,
This is back in Genesis 25, verse 25. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 80 years old when he fathered him.
All right, so here the scripture says that he said Esau came out red all over like a hairy garment. All right, now we just showed you in Job 30 and 30, he likened us to be black or dark skinned. Do you know, matter of fact, somebody give me Exodus, the 2nd chapter, around the 3rd or 4th verse. All right, because Moses did when he went to go tell the Israelites, they just made her mad. She got mad at the truth, but you still claimed anyway. Go ahead, give me Exodus 2 and maybe 4 now.
Then his lively.
No, his hand, when he came leprous as snow. You can shake your head, but it is the truth. You don't have to like it, but it is the truth. All right, if you don't like it, beat it. God damn it. All right? y'all not Israelites.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Heathens.
This Exodus.
Tell them niggas from over here.
I got it right here. This is Exodus 4 in verse it says verse 5. It says that verse 6. Exodus 4 and 6. And the Lord said furthermore unto him, put now thine hand into thy bosom.
So he put his hand into his bosom.
It says, and he put his hand to his bosom, and when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow.
He said his hand was leprous as snow. What color snow have you ever seen? Have you ever seen any other color snow? I have. Yellow snow if I peed in it. Outside of that, all snow is white. He said he put his hand into his vesture and it came back and he pulled it out. It was white. Go ahead.
It says verse 7, he said, put thy hand to thy bosom again.
So he would have put it back in there.
And he put his hand to his bosom again and plucked it out of his bosom. And behold, it was turned again as his other flesh.
So it's back to his regular flesh. So what color the Israelites were? According to the Bible, according to Exodus. Now you've seen some Exodus movies about Moses and stuff. Why they don't show that? They show all the other miracles. They told them when they throw the staff down, it turned to a snake. And they told the Egyptians throw their staff, it turned into a snake. And then our staff eat their staff. They show that. But why they don't show by putting their hand in the vesture and come out as leprous like snow? Because it tells you that the Israelites were so-called black. They don't want you to. Why wouldn't they want you to know that, brother? Why is that such a big deal for you not to know, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans collectively, that we are the Israelites by blood? Do you know? Why would they do that? Why would they hide it? What's so important about who we are to hide it from us who we are? No, that's the action. That was the question. Now he got an answer for you, but I want to hear your answer first. You want to get out that jam? That's all right. Go ahead, brother.
This Romans chapter 3 and verse 1, it says, what advantage then have the Jew, or what profit is there of circumcision? Verse 2, much every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of God.
We got the oracles of the Most High. So if I got the oracles of the Most High, and it's basically condemning his kingdom, his queendom, all right? They push the LGBTQ too, right? They push, basically do what the fuck you want to do. How old are you? 25. Have you had a black girlfriend? Have you had, how many, only one? Or you had several? How did they treat you? Treat you like a king? Did they give you any flack, or they never gave you flack? They ever give you trouble, or they've been all wonderful to you?
I feel like it's.
Please, I'll call you back. Say that again.
It's like a little trouble, but nothing major. I mean, this is across the board, though.
Have you dated any other races? You never dated a white woman? Oh, you poor young man. I give you an order to go find you some snow as soon as possible. Bring it out! Reach! Because it pisses off the black woman and makes them get more in order. And it pisses off the white man. And I mean, it really pisses him off. All right? And so, but the black woman is acting a fool right now. Well, majority, watch this. You're 25, you're kind of young. Hey, you older men, how many of y'all have black women? Currently? I do. How many of them have given you hell?
Every one of them.
How many have you had? Multiple.
Too many.
And have they all given you hell?
Yes, sir.
Still giving me hell right now today. Now I tell you this now. How many of y'all have sweet white meat? Sweet. Do they give you as much hell as the white woman? No.
Hell no.
I'll tell you right now, the snow, you know what the snow do? Help you glow. You know what nigga women do? Keep you arguing. Bring it out. I gotta always tell her, no, don't do this. I gotta do this. You tell her that, okay, watch this. And according to the Bible, how many wives are you supposed to have? One. Okay, perfect. Who said that? That the cross thing, the church say that?
I feel like this is like social.
A social. Glad you said that. Thank you. Because you're right. But guess what? That's wrong, according to the Bible. Let's show him, according to the Bible, how many women he's supposed to have.
Read that.
Read. Yes, sir. Please.
If I may also give you a different point of view, read that scripture real quick.
Genesis 25 and 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
Now, that her, right, is Rebecca, right? Rebecca is the wife of, Rachel, I'm sorry, Rachel, right? Rachel is the wife of Isaac, right?
No, Rebecca.
Okay, Rebecca is the wife of Isaac. So we got Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and Esau, right? That's the her that it's talking about, Rebecca. Go ahead.
It says, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
2 nations. So Abraham, right, is the friend of God, right? Okay? And his son Isaac was the son of the promise. Because Abraham had other sons. But Isaac was the son of the promise. The one that was promised to be the heir and his seed forever to receive the blessings and the kingdom of God, right?
Yeah. That's a question.
Go ahead.
What about Ishmael?
That's one of his other sons that was not given that promise.
Ishmael
Right?
got cast off. Abraham sent Ishmael and Hagar off according to what the Heavenly Father said. I got a precept of Sirach to back you up really quick, because you just mentioned Abraham, Isaac. This Sirach chapter 44. This
Read that.
And for the record, while he's pulling this up, this is why we out here. We started off cussing out the nigga woman and the nigga dude for coming against this brother saying he a white man. His father's so-called Mexican. He's an Iscarite. You have Iscarites over in California, in Mexico and Venezuela and so forth, darker than every single one over here right now. But they don't push that narrative. They push it that so-called Mexicans are light, whatever. That's not necessarily true. And so she misidentified him. I wouldn't cuss the ass out. This nigga, he gonna pull his pants down and show his ass. Would you ever show your ass to another nigga? That's some homosexual shit to do. So we cuss both of their asses out. People think that's all we're about. No, we're about this. Right? Wake up our Negroes, Latinos, and Native American men, and the women if they receive it, but they usually don't. More men receive this than women. We're about waking up our people, because every man of God that wakes up is one step closer to our kingdom. And guess where our kingdom's gonna be? Right here on the earth. And the galaxies too. But home base is right here. Right now, we got chemtrails in the air. We have genetically modified organisms in the food. Have you ever ate a banana? Where are the seeds at? And how is a banana?
It's supposed to be big inside.
Now if you do a friend in Trinidad like I got, who can go just pick one off the tree and bust that bitch open right in the middle, you'll see nothing but seeds in the middle, varying in size from big to small. You go to Jewels, as the brother said, where you at? Jewels, you go with the Jewels over there. All right? What are they gonna have over there? A GMO banana. Now they got you. Now, have you had seedless grapes? Seedless watermelon? Is that natural? So how do you didn't know they had to put a virus into the plant to make it not grow seeds? That changes the whole nutritional value. How many times you ate something like, damn, I'm still hungry? How the fuck you ate and you still hungry? That's true too, because of the crap that they put in the food. Eating the pork, the shrimp, the lobster, the crab, eating all these meats, that even the beefs and all of the chickens. Now they pumping them up with all kind of shit. Parasites, everything. One of the elders that we have in our camp, he passed the parasite by this long.
Shit.
All right, he's in his mid-50s, been eating this shit for 25 years longer than you've been living, and over time that shit break down. How do the elder people of our people look? You see them mostly thick and moving around, or they got gout, diabetes, cancer, broken down, walking like this. I just saw one of the brothers walk past a road, just walk down the street, and he damn bent, You rarely see him like this. The Lord don't give us a good example. You rarely see him like this. All right, but he been taking care of himself. All right, he been taking care of himself. But then you rarely. How often do you see that? Right. He was so very proud. Yo, he's proud of himself. He got big too. So he said something. He had to the game. But this is usually what you see. All right, overwhelmingly belly, a big out of shape. That's what you see in our people. Why? Because it comes down to our food. They attack us what we eat. All right, I got a couple for you. Go ahead.
It's Ezekiel 4, verse 14. It says, it's like in verse 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their bread defiled among the Gentiles. Rather, I will drive them, man.
Break it up.
Yeah, like the elders going into, man, like all these GMOs that's been put inside these different supermarkets, they are genetically modified organisms, man. But that's a part of the prophecy. The Lord said we're gonna eat our food defiled among the Gentiles, man. Meaning like the food ain't real, the food has got something that's tampered with, man. And it's all really to target our people, man, to destroy us, man.
Did you see the movie they cloned Tyrone? Yeah. Oh, you gotta see it on Netflix, bro. They go into that, how everything they got in our neighborhoods is made to keep us docile and get us to get us away from who we are and to fuck us up, put us under their so-called mind control. Oh, you're supposed to eat healthy, all right? That's a great question. You're supposed to eat what? Fruits and vegetables. And matter of fact, you go to McDonald's, right? I'm glad you said no, but niggas go to McDonald's, right? Now, what did most people order when they go to McDonald's? A Big Mac, fries, chicken. Big Mac or chicken with some fries and a soda, right? What are greens?
Lettuce.
Oh, they gotta be some lettuce. How much lettuce they put on the burger?
It's pickles.
Oh, one motherfucking lettuce. One that they give you the. Now I hate when people scoff anything of the Lord's. Iceberg lettuce came from the Lord, and there is some nutritional content in ice, but it's just mostly water.
Exactly.
Okay, so if you want to get a lettuce to be healthy, you want to get spinach, you want to get kale, you want to get that red leaf lettuce, that purple lettuce, you want to get that dark greens, right? And you're supposed to, but your greens should be like this thick, while the burger is this thick. Your burger should be about this thick, and the greens should be this thick, your berries should be this thick, and your carbs should be this small, and your meat should be this small. They do the exact opposite. They give you a big dumb thing of French fries of the white potato that damn near has hardly any nutritional value except bad carbs. It's not the healthy carbs. You got yuca, all right? You have sweet potato, you have brown rice, black rice, taro root, yeah, all these other carbs that are healthy carbs, but they gonna tell you eat the white potato. They don't have hardly any nutrition.
And there's a point in history where Esau caused he caused a war over yuca bread.
Yes.
Because it was so good and healthy.
Yes. And he'll push that white spud, and they call that the poor man's food. That's why it's prevalent all around, because it's relatively cheap and it's not good for your body. Okay, you got to say something?
Yes. And because all, like you said, all of these white potatoes or even white rice, white breads, white sugars, all these things got to be put through a particular process, and when they refine them, it take away nutritional value out of it. But to make it even worse with the McDonald's situation, they only purchase a particular potato, and this particular potato has to be perfect for them to buy it. Like if they go, when they go through and inspect, they discard all the potatoes with blemishes on them and all that shit. So in order to prevent that, they gotta spray this potato with a toxin that's deadly. And just washing the potato don't get that off of there.
And while they're spraying it, they got basically a hazmat suit out, literally.
Yes,
Like you can't go outside for a couple days.
I was just gonna show you this. You need to be drinking water with mint, cucumbers, lemons, limes, whatever.
See, if you drink, let me break it down for you. If you just go, first of all, if you see it says spring water, right? You need spring water because it has minerals in it naturally. But guess what? If it's packaged in plastic, it's already, goddamn it, it's already defiled. Already, because plastic, everything emits energy and gives off frequency. So once you put it in here, it changes the complexity of the water. So best thing to do is have a glass container, which how many people go around with big ass glass containers, all right? Or a leather natural container. Matter of fact, you don't even supposed to put in your body anything that's not all natural. All right, if you cotton, linen, and wool have a frequency of 5,000. If you go put on rayon, polyester, it's actually carcinogen and causes cancer in the body. As soon as you sweat with that shit on, which is most all athletic apparel is in, I'm not finished. Most of the athletic apparel it's made out of polyester and shit. So while you're running on the beach, you know what I'm saying, you playing your sports shit and you sweat, you actually starting getting cancer cells into your body. Okay? In order for you to really get cancer, you got to do it for a long period of time. But if you keep eating bad shit, wearing bad shit, smoking bad shit, it comes faster. That's why cancer is one of the #1 killers on the planet. All right?
I just gonna make the statement that the spiritual aspect, this Edomite man, he trying to push his weight, ultimately being that MOTB, trying to push that implementation or implant within your skin of that type of technology. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but RFID chip, it stands for radio frequency identification. All right, and essentially that's going to cause many people to get cancer. If they take it with their hand or their body parts anywhere else, they're going to use it as a new form of currency.
Remind me to come back to that because before you leave, you really have to know that's the end game, all right? The RFID, if you don't go, we'll break it down. But this right here, he said, is the cucumbers, the mint, the lead, the lemon, and the limes. See, these, when you put water in that spring water and you put that in there, these, the natural fruit and vegetables are all made up of minerals. If you go Google, like what, matter of fact, somebody in your fancy phones, Google what minerals are in a cucumber. Somebody do that real quick, just to show how deep this goes, okay?
Question real quick, Elder. Isn't it ironic that the ingredients here in the home of the brain is so different than the other countries?
That's right.
Giving you the poisons in
Right.
the other countries.
I lived in London.
serving
Do
them
you
people
know
properly.
that you can buy ketchup over here, the same brand Heinz, and it got about 13, 14 ingredients with the poison and shit. You go buy it over there in Canada, you go buy it over in Europe, 5 ingredients, all natural. Why they put it over here? Because most niggas over here, and this is death America, man. It's about the #1 industry is the pharmaceuticals and the hospitals.
That's right.
All right, go ahead. Now he looked it up. Go ahead, bro.
Cucumbers are packed with them. In just a single cup of cucumber slices, you'll get 14 to 19% of vitamin K you need for the day. You'll also get vitamins B and C, along with minerals like copper, phosphorus, potassium, and magnesium, and manganese.
Manganese. Minerals that you need to have your body.
That's what your body's made of.
Now you go to the water and go get you a goddamn Dasani, which is acidic. It's not alkaline. It doesn't have a pH balance of over 7. So that's going to actually start putting cancer. No disease can live in an alkaline body. That's right. All right? None. You can catch a cold if your body is alkaline. But if your body's not alkaline, by drinking the water that has no minerals, what's the first thing they do? They call them purifying the water. They strip the minerals out. They give you distilled water. No minerals, just dead water. Huh? What? That's distilled water. It's dead water. Water's supposed to have minerals in it. Okay? So if spring water's the best, but then you get in these companies and they'll say spring, they can actually, like, come here. Alpine spring water, what does that say right there? A little R, right? That's the copyright register. If I pay for that, if I pay them some money to use that, I can put spring water or anything and I can got that shit out the toilet. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Esau go, the so-called white man. That shit is not right. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, just harping on what the elder's saying too. Look at the pH level. The pH level of the water, it tells you the quality of the water too. If anything below a 6, really, like you really want to stay away from. You know what I'm saying? I got
Seven.
yeah, really 7 and up. But I said if it's below 6, don't really don't mess with it.
It's death. The Dasani is death.
Yeah.
You want to buy alkaline spring water is really what you want. But even if you do that, if it's not enough minerals in it, you can still drink it and get dehydrated. Guess what water does to minerals? Huh? Yes. How do you even get spring water? The water rolls over the rocks where it got the minerals in it, and it pulls the minerals out of the rocks, and it's full of. That's why the spring water has all the minerals you're supposed to need. So if you drink real spring water, you'll actually be putting and replenishing the minerals in your body. But if you go drink some dead water, and you got minerals in your body, you're gonna drink that regular ass water, and it's gonna pull the minerals out of your water, out of your body, and then you now are dehydrated again when you just drank some water. I was going through this shit earlier this year, wondering why the fuck am I still cramping? Because I used to drink a little bit too much, and I was already dehydrated, so I called myself drinking more water. But I'm drinking dead water, which did nothing but got me more depleted. So I was wondering why I drink all this water, and I'm sitting there playing softball, playing all sports, and I'm sitting there on the side like, I'm cramping.
Yeah.
And then the brother, then the brother did a lesson on it. One of the brothers, the men of the Lord, the priest Shaman from New York, and he said, Akim, brothers, put fruit and stuff in your water because the minerals in there will go into the water. So when you drink the water, you won't be taking the minerals out of your body. And ever since then, I had a cramp maybe once or twice in several months now since I've been doing that. So now I teach it. And now other brothers picked up on it, and we do it, and it tastes even better than that shitty ass, dead ass water. I will almost offer you some, but it ain't my water. So, just for you to taste it, because it tastes really, it tastes good as fuck. It's good. But it ain't mine.
I'm going to get a precept for you. This is Sirach chapter 38 and 4. The Lord had created medicines out of the earth, which means like the vegetables, the fruits, okay? And he that is wise will not abhor them.
Read that again.
Right. The brother, real quick, the brother was saying about the processed foods. Processed foods means your body don't have to process them because they were already processed, which means your body's not going to burn anything that it needs to burn. Your metabolism is going to slow down. That's why these people get fat. You want these natural, that's why I said don't avoid them. You want these natural foods that your body can deal with.
I'm going to read it again. Sirach 38 and 4. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. All right, and then that's how the elder was talking about. A lot of us do it. We put, all the fruits in the, like mint stuff like that, because you're getting all the nutrients, and it's going to help you out. Because look, just to elaborate on this, the mint and the lemon alone is going to clean out your gut. Those two alone, and there's so many other herbs out there that can help you,
Good for your liver, your kidneys, all types.
Can he have a sip?
Right.
I
knew you did.
I'll just give you a sip. I was gonna put in a little bit of cup just for you to taste it. But try it sometime. Get you an Eternal, a fucking Essentia. Get Crystal Geyser, anything that's alkaline and spring, and then just add some cucumbers and add some lemons and some limes and some mint. And now I'll tell you this, it only lasts for about a day or two tops, and then it's going to start falling bad. So you can't just keep it in there; it's going to go bad eventually. So you do like this. He'll be able to drink just at least one. Like if you did it today, you'll be able to drink it today and tomorrow. And then tomorrow, at the end of tomorrow, you're gonna have to throw it out and start the whole week. But drink that, you'll see the difference. All right, go ahead.
This Sirach chapter 17 and 25, it says, "Return unto the Lord and forsake thy sins. Make thy prayer before his face and offend less. Turn again to the Most High and turn away from iniquity, for he will lead thee out of darkness into the light of health, and hate thy abomination vehemently."
If I can say that, and like all with that precept, just what the brother just went into, it's basically you got to repent, and then once you repent, it's a process that happens within your life where you slowly do away from the things you were taught up. When you grown up, you slowly put that shit off, and then you start to apply the things that's written in the scriptures, man. And then like the Lord will start supping with you, man. And then everything, the Lord covered literally everything in the scriptures, man. From what you have to, what to eat, what not to eat. You know what I'm saying? How to deal, everything is covered in these scriptures. And then anything outside of this is going to be death. You get what I'm saying?
See, this world don't believe in this, and that's the reason why you go see all the murder, death, killed, because it's either you on the Most High's vibration or you're not. Anybody who's not on His vibration is going to engender into death. All right? How many people on the planet approximately? 7 to 8 billion. All right. Now they teach you that everybody matters, right? They say Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, right? So if 8 billion people lives matter, so say one person disagrees with one, what do you have? A fight. Does everybody agree, bro? Now that's why we see the world as it is today. Why are the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans the only group of people on the planet under subjugation as at this day, and we're in 2023? Did they bring our people over here on the cargo slave ships? Does China got China? The Chinese got China? Does a Chinese person, do they got China? They can go back to China if they want. Does a Japanese person got Japan? Does an Arab person got Arabia? Does a Pakistani got Pakistan? What the nigga got? The white man. You see what I'm saying? That's in the scripture. Is that right? Is that fair? All right? Yeah, right. It's right. I got you. But is it fair? That's wrong. And the Most High says He's about to come and somebody give me that. Somebody give me overturn return to captivity. He's going to return to captivity. Return means overturn. Right now we're in captivity. Right now. Somebody who could
Jacob's 10.
Huh? No.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30.
That sounds about right.
All right, and I'm going to start at 16. It says, therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Right.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity.
Right, adversary meaning enemies, man. You as a so-called black man, which you're an Israelite, or whatever tribe you descend from, you have enemies, man. Starting with the so-called white man. It's proven day in, day out, man. This motherfucker don't like you, man. He hates you, man. All right, so go ahead.
It says, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Right, so the ones that have been preying upon us, been doing things to harm us, to cast us down, to keep us at the bottom, the Lord he gonna eventually let us get revenge on them, man.
And now, if I may, why would they want to subjugate us to a whole nother culture? Because our ancient culture, which is in the scriptures, the Bible tells us our ancient history, where we come from, where we've been, what we look like, and the promises of what He's going to give us. Now, outside of this, what do we have? All the different philosophies of the world. So now you got niggas growing up in so-called white men. How do now, your hair is naturally curly, right? Is not our women hair like that too? How many women you see of our women who got hair like you? Oh, and what else? Weave. Unbelievable. What else? And they not. But who hair do it look like? Oh, so why is our women straightening their hair, coloring their hair, and being ashamed of their hair? When I like that more than I like that stringly bonded bullshit that they throw in there. You seen the girls with the goddamn umbrellas on their eyes? Bruh. Is that sex? Have you ever in your dating life saw a woman who didn't have it like, and one who did? Ooh. Have you ever did that? Why not? Because that don't attract you. You're attracted to the woman's natural beauty. But they go out of their way to look like the heathens. They taught us to do that in every single way. Niggas used to wear, have their beards. Go back into the 70s. Go back into the 60s, the 70s. You had man, we had beards with flowing.
Teddy Pendergrass.
Teddy Pendergrass. All right? What did the so-called white man say? Oh, you want a job at corporate America? Can I go to corporate America with a beard like this? Why they all booty faced and all got that? Because that's what Esau, the so-called white man, do. They took all of our. Now then we gonna go deeper. I'm doing the surface stuff. But then you go and talk. Do you eat pork? Very much. So you eat pork. Okay, is pork lawful in the scriptures? It's not. Now, naturally speaking, is pork healthy for the human body? No. It creates parasites. Go Google it. You can Google everything I'm saying. There's a dude who had to they put like a 10 or something foot, it's like a 10-foot or longer tapeworm out of motherfucking brain from eating pork, out of the body, and Matter of fact, when you start doing your cleanses, you start seeing the parasites that's in your body from eating all that wicked ass pork and shit. Go ahead. You see people did it on YouTube. We did it ourselves. Go get your can of Coca-Cola. Hate Coca-Cola. All pops of death. Well, buy you some pork. Don't eat it. Put the Coca-Cola inside the pork and just let it sit on the counter, and you're gonna watch how many motherfucking worms and parasites come out.
And it's
Just
nothing
pour it
you
and
can
let
do
it
to
soak
cook
in
that
there.
out either.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that you can't fully eradicate all of the parasites in pork. You just can't, no matter how much you heat it, and because of its biology and the way that the pork stomach is, it's the closest to a human being. So eating pork is almost like eating people, you know. But eating pork is an abomination because the Lord said that
the Lord designed them to be death. You can actually literally feed a pig strychnine. If you eat strychnine, you're dying. He's going to be able to process that because he's a garbage compactor of the earth. Matter of fact, a pig looks like a garbage truck. Why? Because if he eats the garbage, a pig would eat anything. Flesh, bone, vegetables, fruit. It's an omnivore, will eat anything. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, yeah, right fast. Just to talk about the pork, man. This is the book of Isaiah 66. I'm going to start at 15.
Read.
Isaiah 66 and verse 15. It says, for behold, the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire will the Lord deal with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So the Lord coming back here on chariots with fire to kill niggas. Let's see some of the niggas who he gonna kill. Verse 18, now it's like it. Verse 17, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
Eating what?
Eating swine's flesh.
Lord, now guess where they do that shit the most? At the church. Right between Sunday morning service and Sunday night service, they usually go down there and have a goddamn catfish fry. The Lord said don't eat the catfish. They got the salami sandwiches. I know, I grew up in that shit.
If I could land back,
Go ahead, brother.
I just land back off what he just said. This is Leviticus chapter 11, and this is your dietary law.
It's the last two verses.
I'm going to the swine to back him up, but this is your dietary law. It tells you what you can and what you cannot eat according to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Leviticus chapter 11, and I want to start at 7. It says, and the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Of their flesh ye shall not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. So they are unclean to you.
Now go over to Jewel, and guess what you're gonna find? Poke. Guess what? They're gonna even go put it in shit that you don't even know is poke. You ever had some marshmallows? You ate pork. They put gelatin in it. They even put gelatin in certain capsules of your you say, I'm gonna go get me some vitamin B so I can go ahead on and get me some supplements because they don't take the blood. Why the fuck we even need supplements? Because they don't put all the supplements in the food because they've been genetically modifying the food. So you call yourself being healthy and you go buy you a big ass bottle of B12, vitamin C. If you go look at the back, if it said that capsule was made out of gelatin, you just ate some pork. All right? And they put damn near pork in everything. All right? Right. So they make us go off when the Lord says don't eat the pork. Now you got beef gelatin. Why they don't make it all out of beef gelatin? That's lawful. Because they want us to go off. They want us to be destroyed. They want us, as long as the Negro, Latino, Native Americans are following every way but our scriptures, the world can go on as it is. All right? The Most High said no. He's raising us up. The one thing that the so-called white man hates is to see an educated nigga. Because now, the more we wake up to the Heavenly Father, the more we wake up to cry out to him, he's going to come back and put this place in order. There's not going to be no more United States of America. It's going to be it's going to be a desert. You're standing on where it's going to be a desert. All right? And it's going to be broken up in 3 parts according to these scriptures for all the wickedness and abomination that's done on here.
That's right.
Where do you live? On the north side, south side, east side, or west side? All right, you go to school down here? Okay, what kind of work do you do? Consulting. Now, in your consulting business in the firm that you're working for, how many niggas are there? Who winning?
Now, do you ever go out to the hood, or you just stay? You ain't fuck with the hood niggas? Where you from? So that's why you don't go fuck with the hood.
He's
You
from
don't know
Memphis. He definitely know about the hood.
Oh, you know about the hood. You're familiar. You know, but he's out obviously educated. What college did you go to? See, he went to see an educated nigga different from a hood nigga. All right, they're still niggas, because if you don't got the spirit of the Heavenly Father, it don't matter. Because they're either gonna be a bougie nigga or they're gonna be a hood nigga. But it's still gonna be a nigga. You have to know what your father is. You have to know your heritage. You have to know your culture. So you know what? That proves, you asking that question proves that we're the Israelites. And guess what? I couldn't tell you. Because we've been scattered. Me, so-called Negro, I can assume that I would say I'm Judah. I could assume that I'm Benjamin from the West Indies. You have people from Jamaica that come over here and they stayed over here for years. You can't tell a Jamaican nigga from a regular ass nigga no more unless he just came out the beach, boy. Right? You can't tell on Haitians, a Levi, like what's the rapper? Wyclef. Right? He everybody know he from Haiti. He go over there and he even damn near ran for president over there. All right. So sometimes you can tell, but then if he don't, what about his cousin who don't know? He look just like a regular ass nigga. So all we can do is say so-called Negroes collectively, and you will not be 1,000% unless you can go back and trace your lineage. Now some of us have, as a matter of fact, how many so-called Negroes over here is actually a Gadite? Raise your hand. He's a so-called Native American Indian.
There you go.
All right, here's a so-called Native American Indian. Here's a Reubenite, right?
Yeah.
A Gad? Oh, here's his grandfather, and you come from the men. So you wouldn't know. You can't tell. Then you get a so-called dark man, and you're like, oh, he's matter of fact, I wish Mashaba was here. Mashaba, his complexion. His father is from Zebulon. All right, from Honduras or something, right?
Yeah.
So he's actually Zebulon, but he's darker than him. As long as you're on this list, that's all that really matters. All right, we're gonna prove it. Go ahead. That's another good question.
This is Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we're the children of God.
Now watch this. Now this is our token speckled bird that we had to cuss.
Oh,
that we had to cuss out the nigga who showed his ass. They called him a white man. Does he look like a white man? Be honest, you ain't gonna offend him.
Bloodline by birth.
Okay, so he looked real fast, but guess what? You start talking to him, and you start breaking it down, you'll find out this ain't no white man. But watch this though. Say I like the snow. Hey, do we like the snow? Yeah. We like the snow. So now I deal with Keisha. I got the snow. I do both. Because I deal with women. I don't deal with just one woman. And I tell them all, I'm dealing with multiple women. If you don't like it, beat it. If you won't keep dealing, then deal. It's my world, not yours. I don't care about these. We men, one of the things that the Esau, the so-called white man, has done is pump our head to think, matter, we never answered that question. How many women we supposed to have? So let me prove that real quick. Go ahead, bro.
This Deuteronomy 21 and verse 15. If a man have two wives.
I thought it was wrong to have two wives.
If a man have two wives.
This is in the law?
The law of Moses.
So this is the law of God.
Law of God.
So I thought the judge said I could only have Sister Betty.
The scripture said we ought to obey God rather than men.
Go ahead.
This Deuteronomy 21 and 15. If a man have two wives, one beloved and one hated.
Okay, so he loved one wife. He loved Sheila, but he hated Takesha. Go ahead.
And they have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated. And if the firstborn son be hers that was hated.
So Takesha, get on my goddamn nerves. She always talking shit. I cuss her out damn near every other goddamn day. Now Sheila, we like this. But Keisha, it's like, God damn this nigga bitch, shut the fuck up, right? Now she got the oldest son. And according to the law, I'm supposed to give him the lion's share of my inheritance. So say if I had $1 million, I'm supposed to give him 60, 70, versus giving him 50-50. It was supposed to be 50-50. I'm supposed to give him a lion's share. He's my oldest son, he's my strength. It's the law. Go ahead.
16, it says, then it shall be when he maketh his sons to inherit that which he have, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn.
I can't stand Keisha, so fuck him. I'm gonna go with this Sheila, and Sheila in my ear, like, oh, this is, Ray needs this, Ray needs, I'm gonna give it to her because I'm fucking with her. He's always said, I don't give a fuck if you don't give a fuck about her. You better keep that law. And if the son is older, she give you, don't blame him for her. Why the Lord didn't say any of that right there about you having two wives?
I got a precept for
Because
I'm saying he literally gave you a law on how to handle multiple women. So obviously, it's lawful. Why would he tell you how to operate if you don't know what you're doing anyway?
Because the Most High is very clear. He said, matter of fact, this is the scripture. He said, where there is no law there is no transgression. There's not one law saying, don't you have multiple wives? Now he said, don't be about multiplying wives, meaning I got 20, I need 50. I got 50, I need 1,000. I got 1,000, I need 2,000. I got 2,000, I need 10,000. That's going out. Yeah, you're going over and beyond the calling. So he tells us, don't go out of balance with it. But let's see the balance. Somebody tell this young man how many wives Solomon had, unless you already know. I don't tell him, show him to the scripture. Do you know? Huh? 7? Now since you said 7, somebody get Isaiah 4 and hold that on Isaiah 3. Is it Isaiah 3? No, it's Isaiah 4 and 1. Because Isaiah 3 is the cuss out.
11. Go ahead, brother. This 1 Kings 11 and verse 3 is talking about King Solomon. This 1 Kings 11 and verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites.
So wait a minute, this is King Solomon. The Lord said he was the wisest man ever, right? And he was king of Israel, all right? And he had white women, Chinese women, East Indian women, Japanese women. He had a whole bunch of bitches from all the races. So if he was wrong for that, the Most High would have said so. He said, no, he wasn't wrong for that. He was wrong for falling in love with all these bitches. And what happens when a nigga fall in love with all these heathen ass bitches?
He do they bidding.
They start doing what they're. Oh, but baby, you're not worshiping my God. Yep. And the other one said, oh, you're not worshiping my God. And he said, oh, okay, baby. He wasn't even doing that shit like for real. He was just placating to his bitches. The Lord said, no, you can't do that. And so he cussed them out for that, for worship, for listening and falling in love with these wicked ass bitches. Yep. All right? But as far as having them, how many? What's the point?
This verse 3, it says, and he had 700 wives.
Excuse me?
And he had 700 wives.
What?
Princesses and 300 concubines.
700 and 300 is 1,000. He had 1,000 bitches. 1,000 wives.
Not a side piece.
Right. 3 of them, you just clapping.
Now, so wait a minute. The Bible, now somebody give me Isaiah 4 and 1. Because that's
got it right here.
Come back. Watch this.
Isaiah 4 and 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
And what day is that talking about? The last days. See, there's going to be a collapse of this American. It's going to be a collapse of this American society. It's already started right now. Have you heard of the CBDC? CBDC. Yes. How you go Google CBDC, and I'm going to show you something for how long it's been around, and how come you don't know this. Right now, in the meantime, go ahead.
It says, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name.
So like we was getting the CBDC together, he saw it. He didn't know that was the acronym, but he know we're going to expound on that in a minute. But yeah, he missed the scripture.
Isaiah 4 and 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Now, the word 7 means completion. So if the Lord says 7 women going to get you, it could be only 7. But it could be the complete amount of women for you. Because the word 7 was used as in the word completion. So if I want to say, how much do you want? I need a complete set of bop and a bop. I would have been saying, say if I was speaking in Hebrew, I'm speaking in English, I need 7 of them. Which means I need the whole set. Now there might be 100 in the whole set. But since that's the complete number, whatever's the complete number in that set, I want that. That word 7 would be significant for that. Now, if I was talking about 17 specifically, it would be kind of known with how I'm saying it. All right. So, right in this application right here, it's meaning the complete amount of women. Read it again. It's not the same for every man. Solomon had 1,000 wives. Another man might have had 400 wives. All right. If he looked at Solomon like, damn, I want 1,000, only got 4. No, you have 400. That's what you need. You know what I'm saying? So it's not unilateral for everybody. It's through the Spirit. So go ahead.
Isaiah 4 and 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel.
So we're going to go ahead on and get back into the picture. and eating, cooking, and cleaning, all right, and taking care of ourselves. I'm gonna make sure I got my own shit. Go ahead.
It says, only let us be called by thy name.
How does a woman get a man's name? What is marriage? Fuck it. Because even in white man's shit, if the marriage is not consummated, it's not a marriage. According to the Bible, marriage is fucking. Are you fucking somebody now? That's your wife. According to the white man, and according to her, unless I got a ring on it, show me a scripture where you need a ring on it. The scripture says, when a man and woman cohabitate and lay together, then she became his wife. Get it.
Genesis 24,
perfect.
And verse 67, and Isaac brought her into his mother's...
Go up a verse. This should show you how fast he met her.
This is Genesis 24 and verse 64. And Rebekah lifted up her eyes.
So Rebekah was on a camel. Go ahead.
It says, and when she saw Isaac, she lighted off the camel.
She saw somebody in the distance and said, hey, who is that? And he's like, that's my master. Go ahead.
For she had said unto the servant, what man is this that walketh in the field to meet us? And the servant had said, it is my master. Therefore she took a veil and covered herself.
So soon she said, oh, that's him? She ain't never seen him. She did like this, okay, that's him, okay. And said, go ahead.
It says, and the servant told Isaac all things that he had done. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent.
So Isaac went and they took him to the tent.
And took Rebekah.
Took that motherfucker off. And took everything off. And he took her, which means he had sex with her. Go ahead.
And took Rebekah, and she became his wife.
Oh, and she what?
And she became his wife.
And she what?
And she became his wife.
Sex is marriage, brother. Now, men, we can have as many wives as you can afford.
Yep.
Women can only have one man. If black, Latino, Native American women knew that, would they just be fucking any random ass nigga? Or would they make sure that whoever they dealt with was somebody they need to be dealing with? Because that's gonna be for life. So they already fucked it. Because now, you got, have anyone ever broke up with you? You're a bad motherfucker. You're a bad motherfucker. How many you broke up with? And I heard you, but they didn't, and the camera didn't. Say that again. And you're right, though. I feel you, though. Go ahead. You said you broke up all of them because you said you was only dating, right? So you went in the mindset of, look, I'm out here free in the game, you just fucking, right? See, now you didn't have the right mindset either. Because if you knew that every Israelite woman, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, matter of fact, any woman that you ever deal with, if you deal with her, you got to keep her. It don't mean you can't have multiple. You can keep all. You can have as many as you want. But that's not taught here in America. So now they cause us to sit there and we hit a girl. Have you ever dated a girl who never did nothing wrong to you that you actually kind of liked, but you kept it moving? But if you knew this, you would have kept it. Especially you knew the end game that the Most High would do to you because what you would do is have you ever popped a virgin? That was your wife. Now if you popped a woman, she wasn't a virgin, she's already been committed adultery. Because when a woman, when she's popped, she's supposed to stay whoever she was popped. Do you see how mad this world is?
Now that virgin is somewhere committing adultery.
Yes.
Right.
Because
that's why you were supposed to keep her.
Because you didn't stay with her. Even though you was pleased to stay with her. But then I promise you, if you came and telling you as an Israelite this is how things supposed to be, and she didn't believe it, she was going to leave anyway. Because I guarantee you now, if you come into this understanding, whoever you deal with moving forward, they're going to have a problem with this truth. All right? Unless they're a righteous sister. And watch this. How many brothers got righteous sisters? Raise your hand.
Did not raise nothing.
He got right. Hey, if you got it, you can say it. Right. So he got one and he got one. That's 2 out of. He said halfway. And I understand. But right now wait a minute, is she in order right now? That's why he did like this one. He's like
yesterday was the day. Yesterday was when she was out of order. Now today she's fine, man.
So she out of order. All right? Because it should never be no yesterday and today. It should be always in order. All right? So you got 2 out of 12 men saying, 2 out of about 12, 13 men approximately saying they got wives who understand that we're Israelites, and I'm humble to you, let's go. And I happened to meet both of their wives, and they actually, I could attest to what they said. All right? Because they're there, and they're even, now watch this. Do y'all still have trouble in the flesh?
Yes.
Okay. The scriptures say, get it, prove it, real quick, Corinthians. Even if you're dealing with a woman, no matter what, if you're in righteousness and she is or not, they don't matter. Then let the scripture prove it. Go ahead. This is 1 Corinthians 7:28. But and if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. Thou hast not sinned. You haven't sinned for fucking. Go ahead. And if a virgin married, she have not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh by experience. He said, I don't give a fuck. You're gonna have a trouble with the female. She gonna one day like, I don't want to go do that. I don't want to wait. Maybe that's someone more. It's gonna be some trouble somewhere. Now you hope. He said, I spare you. That is minimal. All right, and that overall she deals with you. All right. Now watch this. You saw how two he said ignore it. How many of y'all deal with women? We all dealing with women. Why only two said they somewhat in order? He's been saying shit. Definitely not shit, though. All right. Now, did you see Coming to America? The first one? That was the best one. All right. What did old girl say? The one he didn't want, which was stupid as fuck. She was fine as hell. Yeah, she said, first, but she didn't start off that way. He was like, so tell me something about you. What do you like? Whatever you like. I mean, okay, I know what I like. I like you like. Whatever you like. So you mean to tell me, yeah, you like whatever? Yes, bark like a dog. Rock. Do this, rock. Do that. Big dog. You know, how about when you boom, boom? That's how the woman's supposed to be. Because then now, if a woman did that, how many problems you gonna have out of her? None. Now, as you as a man, are you ever gonna try to make her think for her and not be autonomous of her own? Would you want a robot? So we just want them to be agreeable and listen to what the fuck we say. That's it. If they did that, there would be no fighting. There would be no argument. But the only time an argument will come if there's contention. Only way there's contention if there's something you want to do that she don't want to do, or vice versa, which is going to make contention. Why is there contention in all our relationships? Because Edom told the woman that she's equal with a man. And there's no such thing as a woman that's equal with a man. I can put a 10,000 pounds right here and say lift this. She ain't going to be able to lift it. If I come up to a woman that size, her size, they're not going to be able to beat my ass. All right? So if I'm walking down the street and a nigga walk up on us, who's supposed to defend her against that nigga? Is she going to do it? No. I thought we equal. Is she going to go ahead and pay all the bills? That's not equal. Everything about the whole setup ain't equal. But then they tell us we equal. We ain't equal. Go ahead, bro.
This 1 Peter 3 and verse 1, it says, likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may be with they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives.
Break it down.
So the ordinances of the Heavenly Father, He has it that our women be
wrap it up. So last precept
be in order
hit it
to their husband. See, the self-proclaimed white man, he's the opposite of the Heavenly Father. He tell our women they can do anything, and look at them. They whores, they shake ass, they butt ass naked out there, and that's not the order.
I mean, the first time you go to any goddamn club, you've been there, and they say, what's the first thing the bitch, they jump right there in the middle for and start what? Twerking. So, why? I love twerking in my bedroom, but don't you show your ass in front of all these motherfuckers? Right. I don't want them to see your ass like that. That's my ass.
Putting your pussy on the floor like a dog, a bitch.
Come on, man.
If I can say that, you see that? I'm gonna let the brother get the precept again. But did you see that shit with Keke Palmer? You see that, right? But you see the backlash that they gave her husband because her husband said that he don't want his wife doing that shit. Basically, the world wants our women to be hoes, man.
And they want them to be over the man. They said the scripture says there'll come a time where the woman should compass the man. Now the woman's elevated over us. Now I'm the bitch. I'm the punk. I'm the low-level guy. But I got the gains. I got the spiritual brains. I got the spirit. All right. Matter of fact, if you go look at the peacock. Have you ever seen a peacock? Which one is the male? The one with all the pretty feathers or the simple plain ones? Why did that's actually a scripture. The Lord said, did you give her the somebody get that real quick. The goodly feathers to the peacock? Give me that scripture. It's all in the scriptures, bro. And if you look at every single bird to lions, you see a lions, right? Who got the big old afro and the beard and shit? And look all rough and shit, right? And handsome and Simba looking ass, right? And then you look at the females, they all look simple and plain. Out of all creation, He makes the men more adorned and, I mean, fly as hell.
Hey, my daughter, my oldest daughter, she'll look at my sons and be like, man, I wish I had his kind of eyebrows.
Oh, I get
eyelash.
Bro, I get the eyelash thing all the time. It's like, how your lashes so long? You know what I tell them? Because I leave them alone.
Right. God knows, man.
Now, these motherfuckers doing all this shit, pulling their shit out, trying to get her like, y'all not a man. Say it again. Please. And I'm glad that you asked permission. Go ahead, brother.
This is Sirach 26 and 25 in the Good News translation. It says, a self-willed woman is a bitch, but a woman with a sense of decency honors the Lord.
That's scripture. Read it again.
It says, Sirach 26 and 25 in the Good News translation. It says, a self-willed woman is a bitch, but a woman with a sense of decency honors the Lord.
One more time.
It says, Sirach 26 and 25, a self-willed woman is a bitch, but a woman with a sense of decency honors the Lord.
The Lord says it. Now, if you read it in the King James Version, it said a shameless woman should be counted as a dog. What do we call a female dog? A bitch. That's why the other translation just came straight out and said, oh, this is a bitch. Why would the Lord say a woman would be a bitch? Because if she has no shame, she doesn't take her place as a lowly woman underneath a man, then you a bitch. Got this boss, I'm boss bitch, I'm boss this, I'm this, I ain't no man, I'm independent, I don't need. Well then, just keep it moving.
And the enemy, Esau, he pushes that to the forefront, man. Women like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, all that is pushed to the forefront to create that image of basically idolizing a hoe. Yeah. And then it just runs rampant throughout the community, man.
But it's really assault on manhood. It's assault on our manhood. Yeah. All right? Because now I want some pussy, which, do you like pussy? I already knew the answer. So then now I gotta go get it. Okay, this is the price to go get it. And that's how niggas are now. It's like, well, damn, this is the price I need to go get it. Could you move that bag and keep on vexing them? Not that you. You know what I'm talking about. Move it out of the way. All right?
And it disrupts order, man.
Come on, say it, speak.
Take it. When you put the woman over the man, bro, it messes the order up that the Lord had created. You know what I'm saying? In the heavens.
Like the natural love.
It's an order to everything. You feel me? It's a food chain. It's a chain of command on everything. You know what I'm saying? From people to everything. You know what I'm saying? You got bugs that eat certain bugs. It's like they call it in Lion King the cycle of life. So it's an order to everything, man. I got a quick one real quick. This is 1 Corinthians 11:3.
Let's go.
It says, but I will
how you
have...
gonna get this scripture? That's the spirit. That's how when you know you're locked in the spirit, we'll quote the same things when we see the spirit. We're in the spirit. Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 11:3. It says, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So the head of a man is the Lord, who they call Jesus Christ. Hamashiach, who they call Jesus, which is Yahweh Shai in the pure Hebrew. Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
It says, and the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is who?
The head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is who?
The head of the woman is the man.
The head of a woman is a man. Why do women have a problem with that? Because they don't want to be under the rulership of a man. If they're not if I'm not over that woman, then I'm under the woman.
Right. That's right. Right.
Yep. I'm not being under a woman unless she's sitting on my face.
Right. It says, right.
I'm just being honest.
Right. I like this. In 1 Corinthians 14, it tell you that the Lord is not the author of confusion. So that causes confusion. You see, it's like not a roles are replaced. You see what I'm saying? And that's what the society has set up. The woman over the man. You know what I'm saying? That's what these shopping malls and these plazas and all these things is for the woman, and it puts her over the man. Now she has a CEO position. She has manager.
You have a boss who's a woman over here, in your
exactly.
Just do you respect her as a man? But you respect her. But you respect her as your boss, so you keep your job. So Esau put a woman over you. That's fucked up. They tried to do that at the little Mexican restaurant I was working at, and the boss, he's a man, and his granddaughter, she's a woman, and she told me like, no, I'm the boss for the woman. I said, Chavez, is she my boss? He said, no, Mr. J.R. He said, you the manager of the night, she's the manager of the day. So next time she tried to someone, I said, no, bitch, talk to Chavez. I'm not fucking, because I'm not humbling down to you. I'm not. All right, I'm not saying don't quit your job or anything. You got a good job, keep your job, but you got to play the game. All right, that just means you got to play the game. Because contrary to what we want, we're under slavery. So we have to be under the certain conditions that we don't want to be in. All right, but that's because we fucked up. You fucked up. We all fucked up. We all fucked up. That's why the Lord put us in this situation. All right, now we might be cussing out the white man. We might be cussing out the black nigga bitches and the other heathen nations. But we have to take accountability for why the Lord has put us in this situation. And he put us in this situation because as men of the Lord, we stop following him and start following everybody else. All right. Now finish that, but everything else, because we're about to wrap it up, got to go into the CBGC, because I don't know if I'm going to see him again. And yes, sir. Well, then hit that and then ask your question.
1 Corinthians 11:3, it says, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God.
All right, so
yeah, I sure will.
Put that dick in my mouth. Outside for everybody. That's the black woman.
Hey,
and I'm supposed to respect that.
Bitches that ain't black do nothing
I'm
like
supposed to
that,
respect that. That was the most nasty, ghettoest ass shit. Cause guess what? Which dick was she talking about? Cause she would probably run all these motherfuckers. And you know, you've been to college. You know there's girls we ran train zones. Am I lying or not? So, I'm a nigga too, bro. I just don't do that nigga shit no more.
If I can say this,
right?
You see how we were speaking about our women being hoes, and the Lord just gave that example. Like that's the spirit working, man. It's showing that that's the mindset of the average so-called black woman, man.
And she said that shit proud and loud.
Oh, man, notice
that
sweet,
I can't even finish that because I can't even, no homo. I can't even finish that.
Hunger will soon humble these helpless helpers. All right.
I was the alliteration over there. All right, and so your question, Shemai, your question.
I got you right here. This Genesis chapter 21, I got you with two of them. This Genesis chapter 21 and verse 3.
You wrapping them up. Get some CBDC.
Matter of fact, this Genesis 21 and 3, it says, and Abraham called the name of his son. Hey, can you hold Sirach 44 and hit verse 18? Just hold it real quick. This Genesis 21 and verse 3. And Abraham called the name of his son that was born unto him, who Sarah bare to him Isaac. And Abraham, he had 8 sons. He didn't just have 1 or 2, he had 8. It says, verse 4, it says, and Abraham circumcised his son Isaac, being 8 days old, as God had commanded him.
He only gave one by the righteous woman, which is to seed his own bloodline.
Yep.
Right? The other ones were made out of a heathen woman. They were still his sons, but they did not have the spirit of Israel in it. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, and Abraham was 100 years old, verse 5, and Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born unto him, and Sarah said, God have made me to laugh, so that all that hear will laugh with me. And she said, who would have said unto Abraham that Sarah would have given children suck, for I have borne him a son in his old age. It says, and the child grew and was weaned, and Abraham made a great feast the same day that Isaac was weaned. It says, and Sarah saw that the son of Hagar, the Egyptian, which was Ishmael, it says, which she had borne unto Abraham, mocking, wherefore she said unto Abraham, cast out this bondwoman and her son.
Get this bitch out of here.
For the son of this bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, even with Isaac. And the thing was grievous in Abraham's sight because of his son. And Abraham was like, damn, I got to cast him out. He didn't want to.
Because he loved his country. Because that's how we are. We love our kids. And I can go say that I don't believe, unless I'm wrong, forgive me, that Abraham knew the deepness of what was going on there right then off to the spirit. It's like, it's my kids, you know what I'm saying? We love our kids. If I had a kid with Becky, I'm going to be like, what up? If I had a kid with, Shanae, I'm going to be like, what up? Because they were my sons, right? But see, the Lord said, hey, that ain't this. Nope. This right here, this is foundation shit we're building. If it's not the son of the bondwoman, somebody hit that.
I got you already.
He gonna give yes, hit that, and he gonna give you a breakdown according to the gospel on that whole situation. It's a difference. Go ahead.
This verse 12, it says, and God said unto Abraham, let it be not grievous in thy sight because of the lad and because of thy bondwoman, and all that Sarah have said unto thee, hearken unto her voice, for in Isaac shall thy seed be called. And that cuts the whole Quran.
I can smell you through the bag, baby. Go take a shower.
The Lord said Isaac is going to be the son of the promise. And Abraham had Isaac, and Isaac blessed Jacob. So the whole Quran is done.
He's more important than Beyonce because there's more motherfuckers.
There's a lot of white women out here.
That's what they base it off of. But that's which was first? The scriptures was first.
Oh my God.
And they call Abraham. They
better
say
bet on
Abraham
black,
was Ishmael, and that's not
Black
true.
man.
You just read the account here in the Holy Scriptures. And I hit one more with that. About, should I hit verse 18 and read down? It's gonna nail the point.
Verse 18.
You see her?
Hold on. Sirach 44. Let me get this for you.
Oh no, yeah, I'm holding that for you.
Hit that Sirach.
Sirach 44 and 18 it says, an everlasting covenant.
Hit 19.
Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus 44 and 19, it says, Abraham was a great father of many people.
Yep.
In glory was there none like him. It says, who kept the law of the Most High and was in covenant with him.
Yep.
He established the covenant in his flesh,
Yep.
and when he was proved, he was found faithful, showing that Abraham was not circumcised yet, right? So he was accredited for righteousness, all right, because he was found faithful, all right. It's through faith, all right, brother. It says, verse 21. Therefore, he assured him by an oath that he would bless the nations in his seed, and that he would multiply him as the dust of the earth. And exalt his seed as the stars, and cause them to inherit from seed to seed, and from the river unto the utmost part of the land. With Isaac did he establish likewise for Abraham his father's sake.
We just read that in Genesis. He said, "In Isaac shall thy seed be called." Now check that out.
The blessing of all men and the covenant, and made it rest upon the head of Jacob.
Who is Jacob? Jacob is the progenitor of these tribes right here. You asked earlier, what's about being an Israelite? Well, Romans 9 tells us the kingdom, the glory, the promises, and covenants all come to these people. The blessing of all men, Abraham passed it down to Isaac, Isaac passed it down to Jacob, and did what to him?
It says, and made it rest upon the head of Jacob. He acknowledged him in his blessing and gave him inheritance and divided his portions among the 12 tribes that he parted.
And Jacob's name was Jacob, but it got changed to Israel, and he was Yasharah. He prince of the power. He prince with God, and that's who we are. We the kings of the earth. Psalms 82 it says, we are gods. We are literally gods. That's why you need to know who you are. We're Israelites. We ain't no regular everyday people. These people that you see around here, these are servants. We're going to rule on earth as kings and priests. That's what Revelation says.
I just want to say, if you follow what he's reading, it's a bloodline. There's a bloodline that's being followed. This is what's descending to us right now.
You're right, it's a bloodline, but it's even a little bit deeper than the bloodline. You got a bloodline of possums, you got a bloodline of full-blooded pits, right? But guess what? Human beings and Israelites are not the same. We are angels, we're gods. As a matter of fact, Psalms 82, and you already know. He put his sons in flesh. Somebody give me Jude, back that up. Chains of darkness. The word chain in Greek goes back to the Greek word desmon, which means ligaments of the body. So he put us into ligaments, flesh, that binds to our spirit and soul, that makes and took our power away. So we wake up and we can choke on a chicken bone just like anybody else. We can run across the street, get hit by a car and die. So we actually live like, oh, we're human. But then, I got a question. I really want you to answer this. Where's your Chinese Beyonce? Where's your Arab Michael Jackson? All right, where's your East Indian Tupac? If you go down into the who's who of what the salt, the flavor, and what we do, what other nation got that like we do? What are niggas known for? Fucking, singing, athleticism. We made all the major technological advances. We made the motor, we made the cell phone, we made the stoplight, we made the toilet, we made the broom, we made the dustpan, we made the motor, we made the refrigerator, we made the stove. Why? Because we was doing all this shit the hard way. It was like, man, if you do like this, why can't about the bam? This is easier. Guess who took all the patents? Cracker. All right, to this day, the monkey wrench. Why did they call it a monkey wrench? Because was it Joe Johnson? Jack Johnson. So like Jack Johnson, he made the wrench, and they call it a monkey wrench because they mad that he made it up. But guess how many monkey wrenches in all these motherfucking white ass shops? All right, they'll take it, but they'll still slight us. But we the salt of the earth. All right, go ahead. Who got it?
I got the Psalms. I got the Psalms.
I got the Jude.
I got Jude. It's Jude chapter 1, verse 6. It says, "And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he have reserved in everlasting chains under darkness into the judgment of the great day."
So he said he left the angels, or the Israelites, you, us, we, under chains, the flesh, until he come back and come saved by it. All right. So now, who got Psalms 82?
This Psalms.
We're gonna end right here.
This Psalms chapter
got more,
82.
But we got to order to wrap it up. And I see them done wrapped up. We got to wrap it up. Go ahead.
This Psalms 82 and 6. It says, "I have said, ye are gods."
Oh, I'm telling you, you are a god. Unless you don't want to be a god. You can choose that right now, but you ain't gonna choose it for real, because in the end of the day, you're gonna wake up to be a god eventually. And the difference is, are you gonna wake up to being a god because you got destroyed on this side, or because the Lord lifted you up on this side? That's up to you. All right? Yeah, turn that shit off. Ambulance can't even go nowhere. That's to show you the stupidity of America. Go ahead. Say your ass is in there and you go to the hospital right now. How the ambulance in a traffic jam? Stupid. Go ahead, bro.
This Psalms 82 and 6. "I have said, ye are gods."
You are God, bro. You are a God. Go ahead.
"And all of you are children of the Most High."
So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Go ahead.
It says, "But ye shall die like men."
Because we're in the flesh, so we think that we don't know that we're God. And he put us in the flesh. So we can die on a chicken bone. We can die just like anybody else. Go ahead.
"And fall like one of the princes."
Now Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he knows that you're the God in this Bible. That's why he changed and painted Jesus, changed the name, put blonde hair, blue eyes to make him look like these guys. But then, why he ain't got the salt of the earth that he said? The Lord says in Deuteronomy 28, give me that, Deuteronomy 28:68, that he was going to put us on slave ships. I'll let him read it. This is the key. Anybody ain't been on slave ships ain't an Israelite.
This Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships."
Egypt means slavery. He's going to bring us into the land of slavery again in ships. How did we get over here in America? What kind of ships? Cargo slave ships. Go ahead.
"By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again."
You're not going to see your homeland no more. Have we seen? Now they tell you go back to Africa. We ain't even from that bitch.
Did the North American Indians and indigenous peoples of the Americas, were they put on ships?
But did not Pocahontas and crew get sent over there to Europe? Then the Taino Indians get sent over there to Europe? Then Columbus come over there and start fucking with the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans, all of them, they all got colonized. They got on ships too. Half the Filipinos are niggas because they were so-called Mexicans taking on slave ships and taking over to the Philippines. Go Google Brazilian slave ships. You'll see Brazilian slave ships.
Which created the triangle slave trade.
And they call it the triangle one, but I call it the rectangle because it went from Europe to Africa, from Africa over to South America, from South America up over to Americas, back over to Europe. That's not a triangle. That's a motherfucking rectangle. No. Yeah. But the white man called it a triangle of slave trade. He lied about his everything. Go ahead.
It says, "And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies."
Then we got over here where we bought and sold since we've been over here, and it's still happening to this day. You go Google the numbers on the back of the birth certificate. You're being traded as at this day. They ain't stopped, and you're still a slave.
All your birth certificate is a bond.
Yes, it is.
All your social security number is a bond.
Go
These
look it up,
numbers
you'll see it.
keep track of you on the stock exchange.
Every time you write your social down, that proves that you exist and go and they trade and make money off that shit. So, and guess what? It's in your name. And if you went to the government to go get your shit back, you can get your money back that's in your name.
Yes, even for example, if you go to the U.S. debt clock, it's a page, and the page breaks down all the debt that this country has. They've got the debt figured out to basically value you as a stock. So once you're 18, once you're born, automatically when you're born, you owe about $80,000 just as an infant. But once the bond matures, once you become an 18-year-old taxpayer, now your stock value goes from 80,000 to 250 plus thousand. The last time I checked, it was around 250,000. But it's constantly going up though.
And if you do a mortgage, right? You go open up a bill or anything, you buy a car or whatever. Esau, the white man behind the scenes, have you sign this paperwork, and you sign and you pledge to pay it off, right? He goes into the treasury and gets all the money right then and there, and then make you double dip and pay him. And if you don't, he'll come take your shit back and make more money off of it to the next dumbass. You don't know this earth, bro. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes because they're not gonna tell you. All right, go ahead. We gotta wrap it up.
It says, and there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
So he said you're gonna be sold, and it's being a constant state of being sold, and no one's gonna buy you out of that situation of being constantly sold. So only Redeemer we have is the Messiah, all right, who they ignorantly call Jesus. All right, we'll end on this. Can I get one more black man? Yep. We'll end on this one.
Check this out. This Sirach chapter 20. It's like this Sirach 19. Lord, great. I got you. Hold on. This Sirach chapter 15 and verse 18. It says, "For the wisdom of the Lord is great, and he is mighty in power, and behold of all things." And everything that you heard was from the Heavenly Father. We the Israelites, come back to the Lord. He knows best. He knows best. And hey, he has a plan that's gonna happen on this earth. America is gonna be destroyed. But the only people that's gonna make it out of here is the elect of his people, those that seek repentance here in these last days. You're Israelite, bro. Come back to your God. His name is Yahweh. His son's name is Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai is gonna come and save his people. It's gonna be World War III. The implementation of the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. That's why everything is going digital with the central bank digital currencies. It's because the devil, the self-proclaimed white man, the deceiver, he wants to put a chip, Revelation the 13th chapter, inside your skin so you can buy and sell. And he's gonna tell all these people that it's for convenience, it's to make life easier, but it's really the prophecy of the Heavenly Father. It's slavery.
He's either gonna put money on it and say, "Hey, you come get this. I got $2,000 for you every month. Come get this UBI, Universal Basic Income." They about to throw the kitchen sink in there just to convince us, and they're gonna shut down the access to dollars and the use of dollars at the store, which they already started doing. You ever been to a spot and try to use cash? They say we don't take no cash. They're starting to be more and more, and eventually they're gonna be like, "Okay, now you want this? You gotta have your hand and blip it." All right, if you ain't got that chip in your hand, you're not going to be able to buy or sell.
Right.
So now it's going to force you to trust in the Heavenly Father or trust in them. What most people are going to do? Oh, my kids! I got to go get this. I got to get that. I got to do this for my kids. And they're going to go get destroyed, and the kids going to be destroyed. And the people going to start going against everybody, and it's going to be. You think people are mean now? They ain't going to see people walking down the street just nice and like happy-go-lucky. It's going to be murdered, that's killed.
That's right. If I may say something to back him up on that. You know, like I mentioned, it's an overall U.S. debt clock. When they value the bonds based on your age in this society, that bond not only is a way for the people that own the bonds to trade you, but it lets you know how much debt you in as an individual just to be an American. Because see, to be here, when they take all these loans out from international banks to fix the roads or whatever the fuck they say they're doing with the money, just because you agreed to be an American citizen, you agreed to bear the burden of that debt or your share of the burden of that debt. But the thing about that is these bankers that loan all this money, they're not taking dollars back for you to pay that debt off because dollars are not real. A dollar is just a piece of paper, a promise to pay, a credit.
It says it on your money.
So you can't pay this debt back in dollars, but all they give you for the work that you do is dollars. Owning land, owning gold, owning silver, these are the only things that pay that back, but it's illegal to own all of those things in this country. Even if you purchase your home, it's something called eminent domain, where the government can tell you that we want this land, you have to leave here, and however we feel like compensating you, that's what we're going to give you and you got to go, because you don't own the land.
Because there's nothing only two states that got allodial land rights is Texas and Vegas, right? Nevada. But even then, they can still, through eminent domain, take your shit.
That's right, because it's a state law. But federally, the federal government can come and take whatever they want.
Anytime they want. the bottom line, there's a whole lot more you need to learn and grow. Before we leave, he's going to give you some links and a way in, and we're here every, usually across the street, underneath the train on one side, and on the other side, across there, we're there on that side of the street. Okay, not you guys to be on this side of the street.
That's right.
They'll tell you some off shit. They'll tell you some real shit too, but we're Great Millstone, we're GMS. All the Hebrew Israelite camps hate us. The Messiah and his camp, all the scribes, the wicked Pharisees, the wicked, all the other ones, they hated the Lord. That's why they killed the Lord and the disciples. Whoever got the truth, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans gonna hate, the heathens gonna hate. Because what we're telling is the truth. Okay, don't swat at the beat. Don't just make the beat mad. We don't want you. Trust me.
That's right.
But we're gonna wrap up, but he's gonna give you some information right after we wrap up.
Can I say one thing real quick, one last thing? As far as, because like I said, when you can't pay this debt off, because you don't actually have any assets that these bankers value, what they're gonna take as your payment for this debt to reset the whole economy is for you to take this RFID chip that these brothers been talking about. And that's gonna be you selling yourself to pay this bond off to them. But once they put this device in you, now they own you and control you. They can turn your money off. I would wager that they'll be able to put imbalances in your body and kill you.
They can turn
all
you
type
off
of
because
shit.
it's got cyanide in those chips, which that's a chemical that can kill you.
And this is a known fact. The World Economic Forum has come out on public platforms and made this known. This is not a conspiracy or some shit you making up.
That's right. And they've dogs and cats that take it get sores all over their body. The Bible says if you take that mark, you're gonna get sores all over your body, and the end result is gonna be death.
Yep.
All right.
And
So like, go ahead.
You saw that movie, The Kingsman? You never saw The Kingsman? Basically, they put the RFID chip in them, and at the end of the movie, they pressed the button, everybody blew up.
And that's one with Samuel washed out. But we gotta go, bro. So we're gonna let him hit this last scripture. The mark the new scripture.
This is Revelation 13 and 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in your right hand.
And he is the self-proclaimed white man. He's literally the devil of the heavens of the scriptures. He's the deceiver. He's going to deceive everyone on this planet, majority of these people, into taking the mark of the beast.
The word devil means seducer or slanderer. It don't mean some guy with some pitchforks and a red guy with the ha ha ha. It's the bullshit, it's fantasy.
Right. He's
the only part about the devil they tell you is that he's red, which is what their skin is, red. Go ahead.
I was about to say he's switching over the infrastructure to so it can be it can break out the MOTB. Man. The MOTB will lock. If you take it, it will lock you into the system that's being created around you, where you can't opt out. You know, you got a phone right now, and if you just want to say fuck, I want to live off the grid, you throw the shit away, and nobody would know where you at. With the MOTB, that won't happen. Once you take it, you locked in the system. You know what I'm saying?
Right, it's making a covenant. It's making a covenant with the enemy.
Right.
That's why it's no repentance with the Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's making a blood covenant. That's why he's going to make an
incision. Yep.
Right, an incision in your flesh somewhere on your body. Don't matter where, but the scripture does says the right hand or the forehead. Go ahead.
That's basically it, because the word cause means to make, and another definition is to make, constitute, or appoint one anything, to appoint or ordain one thing, and that's what he's doing with that major transition to the CBDC.
All right, so did you read the scripture?
I did.
Okay, so hopefully this has been edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash. All praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles out in New York, Great Millstone, and GMS. Honors to all Akim around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, in truth and sincerity. Everyone say Shalom and Abba Babal.